Okay, let's just see if this works this time. Blame it on the eclipse, says Fanatical Bucks fan. Nope. Actually, this one I can blame entirely on the Streamlabs. Oh shit! Turn the camera on too. Turn the camera on. That works. Boom. This one is entirely on Streamlabs. Because Twitch is working fine. Everything was working fine, but it couldn't connect to Twitch, so it flustered up the whole thing.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Was fill some holes. Thank you. Yeah, I have no idea why that was a thing. So thank you. Whatever the heck that. Oh no, that was my phone. I am automatically responding to like, well, thank you for that. No. That was your phone alert, sir. And I will put away these crunchy Cheetos. I don't mean to brag, but I have been eating horrible snack food quickly. Well, not horrible snack food. I had a granola bar and some crunchy Cheetos because we've not had lunch. I had too many things to do. Hey, Johnny and the Kidders, how's it going today, sir? It's the end of the world today. Yeah, that's what we mentioned. I thought you weren't going to be here today. Trucker 18-Wheeler over on the Rumble chat. Good to see you on Rumble saying, hey, F-word. Like, hey, how you doing? Feeling gay. How are you? Twitch is effed. Rumble is working. Yeah, Twitch might be effed up. I had to restart the stream. Let's go see if Twitch sounds effed up. I had to stop and restart the stream. Ooh, Wake Jimmy's doing Sea of Thieves with 30 people watching. Good for him. Glad that he's doing that. All right, let's look at... thank you, Sane Caesar, for blowing it out your ass. We have to... Let's boost my volume just a touch. And let's... Were those aimed or not? I forgot to add aimed stickers. We're close to a hype train. We'll talk about that. We're on tomorrow's goal, $30 for tomorrow, and we've banked out earnings for tomorrow. We lost our, I think, our last big David Chandler jump-in day, and so the whole earnings thing took another huge hit. So I'm like, oh, God, it hurts. So what we've got to do is try and hit those goals. If we can stay one day ahead, that would be great. Then we know we're doing overtime for today, and then boom. So tomorrow's $30. If we can get over 30, preferably 50 or more, we nail that out. We just stay like 30 into tomorrow and just hit it. That'd be great. That'd be beautiful. Okay, fine. Twitch refreshed and is back. Yeah, Twitch, I don't know if Twitch effed up or if it was specifically the Streamlabs that effed up.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Fettuccine Poo Poo, for the 100 bits. We have 2.5 minutes to kick off a hype train. I have things ready to do that. If we do a hype train, I'll have that ready. Oh, and if you didn't watch Sunday, the Grow Up thing, I've started putting that all together and doing that. I'm hopefully going to finish that up this Wednesday, like Wednesday morning. I'll get some pictures, maybe even a little video thing together and be like, look, here's legal in Minnesota so we can grow some plants. And if it works out relatively nicely, I already have massive plans to upsize that, because that room, she can hold some bigger stuff. We might have to get a little bit larger, because that tent is tiny. Let's go ahead. We've got all of our stories lit up, so I don't have to do that. We just have to let people filter in. And I'm going to go ahead and close Twitch now that we know it's working, because I just don't want to have anything draining my KBS at all. And then YouTube might have to reload because of not working. But it seems like there's 9 people here on YouTube. So Mr. Q saying, yo, what it is, boys. Everybody watching the eclipse, says Nash Apple. All right, so we've gotten both of those. Like, the chat box isn't on the screen because I'm a dog piece of shit. We got a minute left if anyone wants to kick the hype train thing off. Where's the pop out chat? And throw it over here. This all could have been better, Johnny, if you only didn't have to go shopping. I had to go shopping while my daughter was out. I haven't installed the new modem because people upstairs are sick, so I'm making my upstairs appearances incredibly short to and fro things when my daughter's not around, because she is a hugger. She is a cuddler, and I haven't seen her since Friday, and both of us very much would like to see the other person. So we both would very much be huggy and cuddly. And it's not good because I am a bubble boy quintessentially in terms of my immune system. So actively hugging actively sick people, not for the best. So I had to kind of get in and out fast while she's out at school today. And then tomorrow I have to get stuff ready for the show at Thanks. And then Wednesday, grow up tent. That's what we're doing. Wednesday's the tent. So 2 seconds left for that hype train to dip out. Thank you very much for almost doing that. We appreciate it. We'll go ahead and link I'll do an Aaron thing and link the show. Try your new superpowers. I got laser eyes and massive evacuations. Like I can put out a fucking fire. Yeah, I didn't get any superpowers. So I don't know what to tell you. We unfortunately did not acquire superpowers. Here's we'll link these. We'll do this and we'll do that. Slappity doo. Slappity day. Slappity right there. Boom. All three of them. Now we've gotten them all linked in all three chats, and I can clear these out. Let's go there. Everybody like, hey, watch the eclipse. I don't really want to. We'll see if we can get a good video to watch the eclipse on. All right, didn't really need any of those things. We're just trying to open up these stupid app things so I can keep track of them. So I know if I have to say stuff to people, okay? That's all I'm saying. All right, 1, and we're going to do number 2. And nothing yet. So here we go. All right, so like I said, we're on to tomorrow. On to tomorrow with that at $30. We're going to pin these. No, I want to pin it. I want to pin it, man. Oh, there we go. Just do that. I didn't realize you could. Pin it like that, and then pin this one. Pin that one, and we can quit doing this stupid shit and start a goddamn show. Unable to pin. Something went wrong. God damn it to heck shoot. A zombie I stared directly into the sun. A zombie I stared directly into the sun. I have radiation coursing through my body, and yet I still look better than Aaron. That fat body. Oh, no. I'm a zombie. I stared directly into the sun. Well, to be fair, just you can't, like, just because you became a zombie doesn't step you down a notch. And, well, just because Aaron isn't a zombie doesn't. I'm just saying there's only so much you can do. There's only so much you can do. Johnny, your brain looks delicious. I don't know how you can see my brain from here or there. I don't. There's a decent amount of forehead and hairline in the way. Like, I mean, yeah. Like even if that's the fun thing. If I go back like this, I know my hairline isn't going anywhere because I go back like this and it just sits there. So yeah. And then I watch him and just Buzzy was on his porch. Cool. Good for Buzzy. He's wearing his special eclipse glasses. Who is? Aaron? Those are just his regular glasses. Those are just Johnny. Fuck you. Those are just Aaron's regular glasses. Oh. No joke. The runny nose thing needs to stop. Hold on a sec. This isn't cool. Is this what it's like for Aaron to have to struggle to breathe? Jesus on a crutch. It sucks. Oh, it is dark out all of a sudden. It is suddenly dark. That's what she said. It is suddenly dark, my baby. All right, let's see if we have an eclipse. Let's see if we can find some eclipse videos. Has it been enough time? I don't know. Has the eclipse happened? Oh no. Watch live eclipse live stream from Mexico to New York. Let's see live streamed eclipse. I wonder if this will work. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it will. Video? Oh, yeah. We did it, everybody. We sat here while the sun went by. Oh, That is cool. That's definitely. That's definitely, again, wow. There's the moon and the sun. Oodalali. Again, who cares? Totality Clarksville. Okay, hold on. What? There's a place called Totality Clarksville? That's just a Clarksville, Texas. Totality. Clarksville, Texas. Man, you guys got to stop burning stuff. I don't know who's You can't see it. It's exactly opposite of us on the other side of the sun. I looked and looked, but didn't see Planet 9 anywhere. I don't know how Planet 9 is supposed to be revealed by, trucker 18-wheeler, at least a zombie's legs work. Oh, that's horrible. Accurate, but actually, do a zombie's legs work? So wait a minute. If I become a zombie, do my legs work again? Hold on a second. Or am I just an even sadder zombie? Because I'm just crippled now, like I'm a zombie in a wheelchair. Everyone else is, and I'm all, see, it's a zombie rolling a wheelchair. Oh, no. Can't do that. Damn Reddit trolls again. Oh, no, I heard we would be able to see it with a naked eye. Well, I keep my eyes clothed lest I get anyone too aroused. You know, I don't want someone to see my naked eyes and be like, oh, I can't take it. Johnny's naked eyes made me come. We don't need that. Jeepers creepers, where did you get those peepers? Halfway through the orgasm.
People driving to Fisher Laser Eye Center in Wilmer?
I don't know, because they paid for an ad, and I don't give two shits what the fuck that is. That is a story we will get to when we're goddamn good and ready. Jesus, don't pressure me. Oh, these news stories, and they're just so antsy to get out the gate. Let me share what we know. I know. We'll get to it. I'm making sure the world isn't dead. Or more importantly, that I'm not dead financially. Ha-ha. And right now, it's close. Alrighty. I add The Matrix is real. Also, who is Brian? Who's Brian? Did someone say Brian, or did you say Brain and I said Brian? I don't know. Hobo Chili must eat Brian's. Sorry, I'm a zombie. Eat brains. Oh, yeah. Who is Brian? You want to eat Brian's what? Do you want sausage, or are you looking for a little, I don't know, what would you call that? A little starfish meal. Have you ever tried starfish? Ahaha. There's a dessert. It's a delicacy. It's called chocolate starfish. You have to be careful where you get your chocolate starfish, because some of your chocolate starfish is not farmed ethically, which means that could be some dirty starfish on your tongue. Which brain on Brian did you want to eat? Says Egg Picker. Right? Exactly. Which head are we going for? Are we looking for the one with hair or the one with the custard chucker? I suppose you could still find that in the bush, but it's never a good sign when you do. I mean, just come on, guys. Just trim it down. You know what I mean? It's better for you. It's better for everyone else. It mitigates the smell. Oh, right. I have no idea why we got on that rant, but I blame Hobo Chili. Well, not blame. I thank Hobo Chili Recipe, because that was fucking weird. So, our first actual story, because I don't think, was there anything else? We kind of looked at it. The eclipse. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah, walla walla bing bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah. God, I'm screwing it up. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, kill cows. Walla walla bing bang. That's how it's supposed to go, right? The apocalypse. Ooh, ee, ooh, kill cows. We're all gonna die now. This is why this weekend, when I couldn't go upstairs to install a modem, I was so happy that everybody upstairs is sick and I can't go up there and mingle with people to install equipment. Are we doing this again? Are we doing the? Because at that point, there aren't people here now. If this keeps happening, I will just say F it and go upstairs and reinstall the thing and maybe do a show when I come back. Just to see. Death blow, question mark. Let me guess, there's no audio now because we disconnected and reconnected on Twitch. Let me guess, no audio on Twitch, but everything else will be fine. I bet there's no audio. I really hate this. Is always a problem. I really should have installed that thing, but there were people vomiting, and it was advised I don't. Where is overview? No, I want stream manager. There we go. Remember what buttons do what. Let's see if it has audio. It doesn't. Yep, no audio on Twitch now. No audio on Twitch now. No audio on Twitch. Have to go to YouTube or Rumble. I was really hoping that we could get through today. Just because can't do everything. Everybody else is sick. I just needed one more day because I had the ability to fix it tomorrow. Oh, this is fun. Fanatical Bucks fan saying the audio is back. Really? Let's reload and see if it is. Let's reload and see if it is. That'd be great if it is. I would be super happy. Let's reload and see if it is. It is. Awesome. Shit, hang on. Bird Collector has to take a shit? Oh, no. The only thing we should install is a feeding trough for Aaron, says Hobo Chili Recipe. The feeding trough for Aaron? It's called his face. Okay, all right, so this was getting to be a thing where it was... So now, this is some new weird contraption I was told I'd like. We're seeing how it goes, though. So far, it's iffy. Bird Collector clips Zombie Johnny. Let's look up Zombie Johnny. Let's look up this clip from Bird Collector. Let's and then let's close this because we don't need that up. And click that. Bam. See, it's a zombie rolling a wheelchair. Oh, no. See, it's a zombie rolling a wheelchair. I think I'm going to start sitting back more. See, it's a zombie rolling a wheelchair. That's way too close. That's way too close, man. That's way too close. I should start doing the show more like this, I think. We need to start sitting back here where it looks a little bit less like I'm like, hey, man, like why don't we check out all of my facial flaws in one fell swoop? I got to pull this up, though, to do that. Oh, no. And then I took my earphones right out of the thing. That'll work for now. We're now doing that, though, because I have way too much of an issue doing this. There we go. That'll work. Do the stream from the stream behind you. God, I wish I could. That would be nice. Oh, and I have to fix this because I always aim that down for Aaron. I wish I could, man. That would be great. Oh, God, I paused it on straight tard face. Duh. And why is there a white... What is that? Oh, no. Was that the light shining off my teeth? What did I have that was white in my mouth? Don't answer that. We're not doing that now, though. Intended for certain audiences, and by certain we mean not a lot. There's not a lot of people this is intended for. It's not really intended for anybody. It's kind of an accident. The whole show is. Put a rainbow over your heart. Put a rainbow over my heart. I can't put a rainbow over my heart. I'm not gay. Bird collector, I'm still laughing at that. What, the R thing? Well, enjoy. Enjoy. Because that clip ain't going anywhere. I'm not getting rid of it. I just didn't want to leave it on the screen. Because, again, we don't need to see me doing more tard face. Like, tard faces happen all the time. Okay, I have a clip that is from 11 hours ago in the popular clips category, and it's just a lady apparently saying "so soft." We have to see what this is now.
And it's so soft. You want? No. I know you. I know you. You look.
I think I'm in love. Wait a minute. She told me I had to go down on her.
And it's so soft.
I really need that if the music wasn't so heavy. That would be a great drop.
And it's so soft. You want?
And it's so soft. I don't know. That amused me. Oh, hey, you guys. Sure, it wasn't a bit yellow. What, you talking about the thing in my in my mouth? No, that was white. It was completely white. If it was my teeth shining off, it would be weird. But I don't know why this is. It was a weird white light, like over here. So I mean, meh. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So I'm sorry. I'm deeply amused by a lady who looks like she's gonna cry because she's holding an incredibly soft animal. Like, no. This thing is too soft for me to handle. Like, I love people like, women can do anything men can do. That lady is going to break down into tears because the animal in her hands is incredibly soft. She's like, it's so soft. I can't take life anymore. Like, that's not good. Anime voice, nails on chalkboard. You talk about me or her? If you're talking about her, well, I guess not nails on chalkboard for me. But, to each their own. I do not understand how this thing works. This thing, I get too much flavor or not enough between 2 and 3. And it's fucking with me fucking world. All right, so now I don't know. Sure, it wasn't. Now, wait a minute. What? All right. Why did she leave you? It was so soft. Oh, now I wish I still had it up there because that was actually a good one. Oh, why'd she leave you? He's so soft. Oh, it's like playing pool with a rope. Nobody's gonna sink any balls in that game. Okay, so still my favorite thing for it's like playing pool with a rope. Oh, name that quote. All right, so let's go to this story. Apparently, I reported on a story a while ago from CNN where they talked about being fired as an opportunity. And I said how incredibly bad of a look that is for them to be like, hey, did you just get laid off? Remember, that's an opportunity. Now they've reworded it with the same lady about, how to get a job without having background or credentials. Something about landing that new job in that new profession. So now we're just subtly changing the title of the whole thing. How to get yeah, because, again, hey, you got fired? That's an opportunity. Turns out that didn't go over well. Oh, who didn't see that coming? Toastmaster saying, hey, you guys. Hey, Toastmaster. Welcome to the show. We have stickers and things available if you want to get in on the show with those. Let's check where we are in the sticker party situation, just so we know. Oh, it's a long ways off. Forever and a day. We have a $30 goal for the show for tomorrow to lock out overtime. If we could stay ahead like that, that'd be awesome. Like one day ahead would be great. So if we could, do that, that'd be cool. There's links in the chat. I suppose I can share them again because we had trouble last time. So copy, and we'll put these in here. I wish I could link things and tab them up in the chat. Maybe next time I put up the Twitch thing, I'll just do it that way and put them up there then. All right, so let's keep going. Obviously, you. Yes, I know. I have a very weird voice, okay? It doesn't pick a lane. It's very prepubescent. I can't help it. My balls dropped, and my voice said, well, you guys already did your thing. I can stay here. Fucking dick. All right. So like I said, let's get through this ad on this and watch the newest thing now. Apparently, burglary tourists travel to visas to rob upscale homes. So I didn't realize this was a new booming business. I don't know how you get in on the ground floor. I suppose it involves people getting in on your ground floor.
Home burglaries.
They hit the
Home burglaries. Right. Those always happen. But now we're importing burglars. Thanks, Biden.
jackpot.
From coast to coast.
I could see that the entire place had been trashed.
But these aren't your typical thieves.
We've heard now they use drones.
And their alleged crimes even have nations pointing fingers.
I got a letter of apology.
They use drones? Oh, man. I got a letter of apology. Wait a minute. You got a letter of apology from who? I got a letter of apology from a Saudi Arabian prince who says if we just give him $23,000, which is an odd amount, but if we give him that, he will give us $2.8 million after the check clears. He just needs a little bit of help with a plane ticket. And he wouldn't lie to you. Okay? He's a Saudi Arabian prince.
Nations pointing fingers.
I got a letter of apology from the Chilean ambassador.
But it all starts much closer to home, with lives changed forever.
You don't feel safe in your own home anymore.
Carol and Jeff Starr thought their jewelry was secure, locked up in a safe in their Orange County, California home.
My mother wanted to leave a legacy through jewelry, and she bought some beautiful antique jewelry, museum quality jewelry.
But thieves are believed to have stalked the neighborhood, waited for the family.
Right, but remember, you're also white, so you're not supposed to have inherited wealth because you've had too much of that. So wait a minute. You live in an upscale neighborhood. I'm feeling less bad about this because apparently, actually, no, I won't say apparently, because crime generally doesn't seem to matter in a lot of these areas until it hits you guys. So I guess I'm less concerned about that. But can we make ads like the American Tourism Bureau, like come to America where you can rob our homes? Between this guy and the other influencer, I kind of feel like we're just generally putting out the advertisement that America's here to be taken. Like, hey, dude, it's a steal.
Family to leave and got away with $8 million in heirloom jewelry and other items.
They broke through a window in the upper bedroom and came through that window and then immediately started working. Once they found the safe, started working on the safe.
Police say the break-in is part of a sophisticated ring of thieves who arrive from South America, often from Chile, prosecutors say, where it's easy to get a tourist visa waiver to the U.S. Then join with others in a...
Notice how they didn't say the real way some of these people might be getting here. Are you telling me all of these people are filing for a tourism visa? I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but you can just flat out walk up on in here right now. So I don't know if they're filing for a tourism visa because again, if they repeatedly robbed people, they still would get deported. Hell, we've got people that are committing murder and they're not getting deported. We've got people repeatedly getting deported, coming back, and then committing murder. There's a couple voice cracks for you. So this stuff isn't bad, but we got to have more water on hand to make it work because I go through it too fast before the old voice cracks. Chill that down. I bet a couple of people did the rest, walked in. Yeah, a couple of people might have filed for a tourism visa, but I'd like to gander a whole lot of them just kind of came in this whole porous part of the country. But we wouldn't want to mention that, would we, CNN?
A coordinated
Might look
effort
bad.
to scout and break into homes.
They lie in wait in these ghillie suits so they remain camouflaged while they're watching the behaviors of the homeowners when they come and go. They have Wi-Fi jammers.
What do you mean remain camouflaged? They could just have a weed whacker and a baseball cap. That would be just as camouflaged. That lawn and garden crew's working late into the night.
To stop the alarm company from being notified.
Hundreds of wealthy homes targeted, authorities say, from Scottsdale, Arizona to Raleigh, North Carolina and Nassau County, New York. Recent arrests have highlighted a nationwide issue.
So we have to be willing to start asking some hard questions of our federal government.
The so-called burglary tourists have law enforcement demanding change to the Electronic System for Travel Authorization, or ESTA, which allows up to 90-day visits to the U.S. from certain countries, including Chile, which Spitzer says is not providing the required background checks on its citizens.
Well, if we don't know the criminal background of these individuals, then we can't tell the judge anything or represent anything about the background, which means the person's released on no bail and they never come back again to answer for the charges.
Spitzer claims another Chilean suspect was out on bail when he broke into this Dana Point, California home in July.
This is the window the burglar came through.
The Sundar family built their dream home, now rebuilding their peace of mind.
We want to move away from...
Wait. So you're telling me, and let's be honest, a fair number of these people are probably illegal immigrants. You're telling illegal immigrants came in and they're not just victimizing the white people anymore, goddammit. They're coming for the immigrant people as well. Now these poor damn immigrants can't have a home. It was okay when you were taking them from rich white people, but now you're taking them from rich convenience store owners. I'm sorry, I mean doctors. I'm a horrible person.
I'm here and I don't feel very secure at all.
They say for a problem so well known to public officials, it's time to put an end to these crimes.
I want to know what these politicians are doing up there. They're supposed to help us.
Because I want a politician to go through this experience and he may feel exactly as I feel.
Now, Chilean officials didn't respond to CNN's request for comment, but the Department of Homeland Security said it was working with that government to urgently address the issue. And
that family will be arrested for threatening politicians. And I want a politician to go this. So you're saying you're going to rob a politician? Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm going to have to start it over again. I need to learn the secret of how to reduce a swollen prostate, says Hobo Chili Recipe. I don't know. I've never had that problem. Now I'm catching up with the Rumble chat, and it's weirding me out. Did you have a white liquid with lots of protein in your mouth? No, I did not. Alrighty. I had a swollen prostate and need to lose weight. I'm going to buy jewelry to leave you a legacy. Can I just have the cash? Yeah, Rexstart parody account. I don't know if you know this or not, but that's part of the reason why a lot of people don't have money. Can I just have the cash? I want to leave you a legacy to pass on down to your family in times again and again and again. Yeah, but if you give them just the financial value of that legacy, then all of a sudden you got a problem. Either way, it's a stupid legacy. That's a you thing where you're like, I think this is cute and nice and not gaudy at all. And to justify my purchase, I'm going to pass it down to people. And as I say that, I am no different. I have the same thing, too, that I'm like, I want to buy that to pass it down to my daughter for legacy, for her to remember me, because she really, really wants to have a 1961 Ford Galaxy. You know, to pass down the family. I'm going to buy oh, wait, we already did that part. Alrighty, so I don't know why I thought that I saw the chat move over there. Strange. All right, so was that it? Burglary tourists.
DHS says Chilean officials have responded by improving operational cooperation with DHS offices in efforts to detect, deter, and prevent travel to the United States by known criminal actors. DHS says that once
Right. We haven't had any other problems with criminals entering the U.S. other than Chile. It's only Chile or Chile. Am I allowed to say Chile or Chile? The worst part about living in Chile is that you're always having to get a bowl because it's Chile. Why do you have so many jackets? Used to live in Chile. Used to live in Chile. Put money in a trust fund, not a safe. Yeah, money in a safe is not really safe. And again, the jewelry is valued. She's like, museum quality jewelry. Yeah, the jewelry is valued because of the metals and the stuff that it's made out of. That shit can get melted down, and the overall value of it changes based on, the times and stuff. It's incredibly flexible. I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea. As long as you don't mix up chili with turkey. But I like a little chili on turkey. Can I have them both together? Like, what if I want to have, like, a little turkey, a little Switzerland, and a little chili? I want a chili turkey on Swiss, damn it. Chili turkey with Swiss. And then we have to do it on, what's a bread-named country? Where's Aaron? He would know. He would know a country with a bread name. Because he's a history buff. Who doesn't have a gluten intolerance. All right, solar eclipse fatality.
I got serious about my
This one. This year I got serious about my taxes, and I hired a hitman. And I sent him to the IRS. And now if the government wants my money, they're going to have to climb over all the dead bodies. Because I'm a lady who told my taxes to fuck off. TurboTax will flat out murder people. Alrighty. Oh, this is a news headline thing. I don't want to play this. I thought this was a video on the story. Shocked. All right, so I got to see if there's an actual video on this. Because the shocked witnesses said this, that, and the other. Really? But we don't have anybody that said that to a camera. We got instead your stupid story of whatever that was that you were selling ad space for. Control C. We got to go over here. Then we got to go over there. And open up YouTube. Thank you. Let's go here and see if we can. Please give me totality. Live stream from Mexico. Yep, you can't put solar eclipse in it without everyone losing their nut over this stupid shit. All right, so screw it. Let's go back to this one. Motorists watched Dr. Monica Ronica cling to an Airstream trailer's door handle before she lost her grip. Wait a minute, what? Oh, my Lord. Shocked motorist witnessed the horrifying moment a Long Island, New York doctor fell out the door of a moving trailer, clutching the handle before losing her grip on her way to watch the eclipse, police said. No. New York State troopers wrote in a press release that the wind caused the door of the 2024 Airstream trailer to fly open en route to 12 East in Watertown, killing 58-year-old children's allergy and immunology specialist Dr. Monica Warnica. Someone should have Warnica about opening the door. Johnny sounds Hungarian. What? Did it change? Did it change? Did the Twitch thing change on the? What do you mean? I sound hungry or Hungarian? I'm not sure. Eugene Stoner saying, I want a Barrett M8250 cal to pass down. I don't have kids. Right? So who are you going to pass it to? Like the next guy in the trench? God, why can't my voice stop cracking? Oh. I'm going to die before my vocal cords ever settle on an octave. It hurts. It hurts me in my soul. It hurts me in my soul. No video, I take it. Unfortunately not. It was active on a highway, and I was looking for the video, but unfortunately we do not have one. We have the Airstream trailer, and I think the lady who died, we can open that in a new tab. Alrighty, we'll finish reading this, and we'll go to that. Wrote the press release. Troopers said the doctor was on a family road trip when disaster struck around 3 p.m. on Saturday. Her husband was driving the 2019 Dodge Ram, pulling the trailer at the time of the accident. Witnesses behind the Airstream claim they saw the passenger side door of the Airstream open. Monica Warnick's arm hanging onto the door after the wind caused the door to swing open, causing her to be thrown from the Airstream. Oh, no. She got sucked out. The family was heading north to view the eclipse, and that Warnicka's daughter and her daughter's boyfriend were in the trailer when the door opened. Oh, no. You watched your mom go out. Oh, your boyfriend was hoping to, like finger pop you or maybe get a little on the, oh, no. Or there's an inheritance and that door didn't just fling open. She was flung from the trailer, struck her head on the shoulder of the roadway. First responders rushed her to the emergency room where she succumbed to her injuries. We're still trying to determine whether the door was left ajar or blew open. Lucky door. I think she was just trying to close it. It's just too early to determine exactly if that was the case. Maybe she heard the wind coming through, which drew her attention to that door. Somehow the door comes open, the wind forces her out the door, then she strikes her head on the ground. It's a horrific tragedy for this poor family. I'm sure they weren't prepared to deal with a situation like this. Well, if they were, that would be scary. All right. Let's flip over quick. So this is the Airstream in question. All right. I don't know how I feel about these. If I want an Airstream, I want it to look like the old school ones. These look sus. And this is our poor 54-year-old. I guess so. Throw mama from the train. Well, this is more throw mama from the trailer. Has a different ring to it. Throw mama from the train, and the 2024 reboot is now based out of Florida, and it's called Throw Mama from the Trailer. Throw mama from the trailer. Why? She's just going to climb back in here like a goddamn rabbit. There's more holes in the floor than there are at a putt-putt course. She's going to pop up like a golfer and start punching me in the face again, tell me to get a job. You get a job first, bitch. It's not my fault you get insurance. I don't know why we went there. Okay. We have about 2.5 hours left in the show. If you want to support the show, we would sure appreciate it. We're hoping you will because we're struggling through everything. We have a $30 goal for tomorrow to be completely knocked out. We're going into overtime today because we're fully funded. So anything you do that helps, and we will say thank you. First of all, Watertown, New York sucks. 2, aren't Airstreams like 200,000? Well, Hobo Chili Recipe, even if they are 200,000, the lady's a doctor, so I'm sure she can afford it. Well, she could afford it, or did? I don't know. Either way, the insurance will cover it now. Oh, I still just don't. I don't care. Like the giant bay windows out the front, just ugh. All right, this next story will be fun for a lot of people. Some of you might want to place your bets. Actually, no, this one is another written story, so I don't want to really do that just yet. We'll go. Do we want to do the Ohio Man one? No, we'll wait on the Ohio Man. We're going to go to this one instead. There's a California sheriff who's warning that crime and drugs will remain rampant unless Prop 47 is reversed, and he's blaming a lot of their problems on Gavin Newsom. So I figured we could just watch this and laugh. Let's kick this thing into high gear. Yeah.
California, we're in a very trying time right now when it comes to public safety, and for the most part, from a law enforcement perspective, we can say that we can attribute the majority of our issues that we are having, or at
Don't
least,
worry, buddy,
there's
you're
some type of
doing
a correlation
fine.
to them, to the passage of Prop 47 in 2012, and that was a proposition on the ballot for voters.
Thank you,
that,
Lab.
quite frankly, we were lied to and misled by our state, in that the name and the description on the ballot was not something that we were getting. We voted for a proposition it was Prop 47 was named the Safe Schools and Safe Streets Initiative. And it absolutely contained absolutely nothing to do with safe streets or safe schools. And
again, why I say that these propositions and bills and all this crap should not just have obligatory names. The name should be based off of what is actually in the bill. No secret deals, no secret inclusions. If the Better Borders bill, if the Southern Border Reform bill or whatever includes stuff for Ukraine, then it's not the Southern Border. There's Ukraine in here. So it should have to be the Southern Border and Ukraine Reform bill. I hate the pork or whatever they call it, the stuff they weasel into all of these bills. How do you change it to a single issue proposals? I don't even know about if you voted on it without reaching it, you're the problem. Toastmaster, you're absolutely right. If you voted on it without fully researching it or vetting it, yeah, you're certainly not helping. But my point is a lot of people do that, and that's why the system capitalizes on them. Now, normally, if stupid people do something where greedy people capitalize on them, okay, fine. But what about all the people who did read the bill, who didn't vote for it because they knew it was a pile of bullshit? They got fucked over in the interim too, which is why I don't like this for this case. Like, the bills should be made idiot-proof because, again, a lot of the people, largely due to the politicians and the educational system, are fucking idiots, myself included. So, again, no just, like, simple name bills like, the Freedom Bill. Like, no. What is in the bill? What's the bill about? We need to know what's the bill about. Did he do it or not? A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, that was a rockin'... I don't even know what he's talking about. All right, so if you... Yep, we covered all those things. All right, back to this one here. Oh, hey, who's the lady in... Lady in red! Kennedy! Now I'm doing it. God damn it. Not even a wrestling person.
It was everything that is bad about public safety right now. Directly contributed to the increase in homelessness, mental health, and drug addiction. Directly
Thank you, Lab Glass.
Resulted in what we see now in our serial theft cases, in our retail theft cases, and
so wait a minute. Whoa. People are stealing cereal? That's where we're at now? The stuff costs like a fucking $1 if you buy it out of the bag. We got people stealing cereal? You have a whole division devoted to cereal theft? Oh, I bet it's backed by Kellogg. Cereal theft? I mean, we do know who did that the Cookie Crisp is being stolen by the Cookie Bandit, right? Like, we are aware. Cereal, not cereal. Yeah, that's what I said, Toastmaster. Cereal theft. I can't believe this shit. They're stealing the Frosted Mini Wheats now? I mean, if you're really industrious, you can make that shit at home. Like, oh, God. We gotta lock up the cornflakes. They're stealing the cornflakes. Call the serial detectives. We have a serial theft.
Oh my god!
And yes, I'm well aware. I'm just having a lot of fun with it. Lab Glass again with another sticker. Thank you for the 100 bits. Where are we on that? That's still like halfway out or so. Yeah, it's still a good ways off. Silly Rabbit, tricks are for the kid. Well, at this point, Mr. Q, in California, tricks really are for kids because all the hookers are working on the playground. At this point in California, tricks really are for kids because I'll make a man out of you, Daddy. All I need is $5. What the fuck is that? What the sweet Christ is that thing? What the... There, that's the 4 new ones. Well, thank you. I'm weird. You know what? You go. You do a thing.
Crime of residential burglaries and those types of things. And it has been another initiative in 2022 that we tried to get put on the ballot to repeal Prop 47. And again, the state lied to voters in the description of the proposition and the name of the proposition, and it was voted down by voters, even though when you talk about Prop 47 to residents in California, the majority of them all know that Prop 47 was bad and it needs to be fixed.
Well, then why haven't they voted for it?
Misled again.
Why
so
is it,
this current initiative?
Is it getting voted down by politicians? Who's voting it down? Who's voting it down? If you just said, if you ask the people, if you ask the citizens, then why didn't they vote it down when you voted it down again? That's a toothless. No. A lady that pulls out her teeth to give you a blowjob, preferably, it better be a lady. I suppose, Guy, if that's what you're into, not me, that's a toothless, also known as a gummer. But you know what? It's a mush mouth blowjob. I still would just rather fuck. I don't know why we're doing this.
That we have is will be a ballot measure for another proposition to repeal, not to repeal all of Prop 47, but to fix the 3 largest aspects, I guess you will, that law enforcement is concerned with, that is causing our issues of homelessness,
tits, ass, and feet,
of drug
What's
use,
the third?
And fentanyl deaths, and retail theft.
Retail theft? Why do you have to do anything about retail theft? That's a victimless crime. Those are just people stealing what they need to survive. You know? Nikes, cell phones, high-end merchandise, liquor, you know, the bare necessities. I need those bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Oh, the simple bare necessities of whites. Oh, that's what they meant.
What we are hoping and what we will really push for with the state, and I will tell you, I'm a very vocal person, and should this...
Fuck, I would have never guessed he's been talking this whole time. I was like, can you speak up, please? We have 2 minutes away from a hype train. If you want to kick one off, let me know. Now would be the time, or a great time to get in on that. In the middle of the show is also awesome time to do that, and I'd appreciate it. It would be awesome. Let's go ahead and say awesome again, you fag.
Not happen, I will be one of the loudest people in California to be informing our news media and our voters of the failure again of the state to mislead us. But we would like, and our proposal for this proposition, we would like it to be named the Homelessness, Drug Addiction, and Theft Reduction Act. Whatever they name the proposition, that would be up to them for this particular ballot. But that is what we are hoping the name of this is. That is what we are proposing. And it will do just that.
Thank you, Sander Ed. We've got a minute left if you want to kick that hype train out.
Issues we have with homelessness that, from a public safety standpoint, are not caused by lack of homes. We need to get over that, or we're never going to fix it.
Here comes a train.
All right, that would be that. Hobo chili recipe, thank you for kicking up on the... I'll address Hobo's chat on the Rumble thing in a minute. We'll hope just enough for this. I missed the toot all the...
Cheer 100.
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
Oh, I almost got it. I'm gonna figure it out eventually. I'm getting close. Can you tell I'm learning how to blow smoke? Aha, lucky smoke. Thank you very much, Mediocre Personality, and who was it? Someone earlier that kicked all that. Saint RN and Fettuccine El Poo Poo and everybody else. Lab Glass for the 100 bits. If you want to kick it on the show, now would be the best time. Hobo Chili Recipe throwing 5 in on the Rumble. When Rumble hits 50, we buy out a day on the show, so that's getting a little bit closer with every one of those. I know this is not Steel Toe, but that Kennedy bit Fat Ass does really is annoying. I wish Fatty Arbuckle would stop. Well, Aaron does like to beat bits into the ground to an extremely excessive extent. I'm not any better. I just do different bits. As far as the Kennedy thing, I always feel like once is funny, and then when you do it like 30 million times. But, you know, there's plenty of bits we all do and enjoy. How the King Kong ping pong ding dong bit. No, I clicked skip ad, not watch it. I clicked skip ad, you lying cockweasel. Get back to where we were.
But the reality is, without consequences, there is no reason for anyone to situation. And so that will allow our voters of the failure again of the state to mislead us. But we would like, and our proposal for this proposition, we would like it to be named the Homelessness, Drug Addiction, and Theft Reduction Act. Whatever.
So what you're saying is the mostly dealing with black people. No, that's not fair. Plenty of white people are homeless, too. Oh. It's called the 13% reduction bill. Oh, no. No, that's... Why would
Whatever
you...
they name the proposition, that would be up to them for this particular ballot. But that is what we are hoping the name of this is. That is what we are proposing. And it will do just that. It will address the horrible issues we have with homelessness that from a public safety standpoint are not caused by lack of homes. We need to get over that, or we're never going to fix this issue.
What? But
this
that's
is a
what
mental health
everybody
and a drug
said.
addiction problem, and we don't need to argue about.
It's a lack of available homes. Haven't you heard? Haven't you heard?
Deny that when you constantly bombard your brain with chemicals, it's going to change the chemical makeup of your brain, which is going to cause you mental health issues. So the drug addiction, alcohol addiction problem that we have is contributing directly to our out of control homeless situation. And so that will allow us to address that. And then it goes hand in hand with the drug addiction part in that prior to Prop 47, we had the availability, prosecutors had the availability, and judges had the availability.
All right, let's catch up with the chat a little bit. Tell you, man, that eclipse was pretty cool, says Angry Saxon. Yeah, the eclipse itself is awesome. I was telling somebody about the whole world-ending facet of the eclipse, and they're like, they say that every year, every time kind of thing. I was like, yeah, with this one, I'm not so much saying that like, oh, the eclipse is going to make it happen, so much as enough people have invested in the eclipse that what they'll do will make it happen. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. They're always trying to steal me Lucky Charms. Thank you, Mr. Q. All right. Yep, and thank you, Hobo Chili Recipe. Honestly, I've seen black homeless, white homeless, a few Latino homeless, but not one Asian homeless. Maybe it's an evil plot going on. Well, we have 12 seconds to end at level 1 of 39% of a hype train. That's sad. That's sad. Thank you for the support. Oh, that's going to be the end of that. And thank you for the support of level 1 of the hype train. We'll, I guess we'll do a controlled burn in a bit. I'm near the middle of the total eclipse. It was majestic, says Angry Saxon. I mean, it's just an eclipse. Like, majestic? Ooh, boy, the sun was blotted out by the moon for a little bit. I got on the road right after the eclipse hit Florida. I've passed 3 accidents already because idiots must have been looking at it while they were driving. Thank God stupid people continue to exist. Oh, I want to see the eclipse while I'm driving. Yeah, I'm in a multi-ton vehicle moving at speed. You know what I should try to do? Stand up and watch an astronomical event. That won't be a problem at all. I don't want to miss this after all. This hologram only happens every so once in a while. So they can convince the plebes that that space is real, and that so they don't know that, guys, we all live in a dome. We live under the dome, man. We live under the dome. And that's why, Israel talks about, the dome of the rock. And everyone's like, oh, my God, can you smell what the rock is cooking? No. The rock is the planet, man. And the dome is our dome, man. And they're going to crack the dome so the aliens can get in, dude. And we're all going to die, man. As soon as the red blood of the red cows hits the sand, we're all going to die, man. Toastmaster, I drove home while it was happening. It barely got dark. Yeah, I noticed it get dark for a little bit around here for a scotch, and now it's not. Oodalali.
Ability to sentence people to rehab instead of sending them to jail or sending them to prison. And Proposition 47 removed that ability. There is no more choice. There is no more option of going to...
Was it I drove home while it was happening? It barely got dark. And then Angry Saxon saying, no, it got dark fast here.
It has to be.
I'm trying to catch the chat. Stop clicking. Damn you, MS Hand. I went for a drive and didn't see an eclipse or any zombies. Straight nighttime, 2 minutes, and it was gone. Okay. Cheeseburger, I'm currently hiding in the woods. Well, Cheese, if you're hiding in the woods, don't tell us. That ruins the luster of it and the effectiveness of it. Now they know where to look for you in the woods. Although in Minnesota, that's a wide swath.
You don't get a choice, and you certainly don't go to jail anymore for drugs. That was another aspect of Prop 47. That Prop 47 reduced the penalty for possession of narcotics to a misdemeanor instead of a felony. And this proposition will fix that again. It will reverse that, put it back to where it was, but it will also put in place the ability for judges and prosecutors to recommend rehab rather than incarceration. And that's really what it should be. If you need help to get fixed, then we should be able to help you. If you just flat out refuse and you're going to continue to use drugs and cause...
If you need help to get fixed, well, I mean, I'm not saying that we castrate the homeless, but if you're saying castrate the homeless, I'm not saying no. I mean, sure, fix the homeless. Let's run that as a banner. Fix the homeless. Board Panda Millionaire builds 99 homes for homeless people. We'll look into that in a minute. And then Hawk Freeman over on the Rumble chat. Love having everybody over on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Having all 3 platforms going. It's just a joy. No Asian homeless. Check the PNW. There's plenty of Tokyo drifters. What's the PNW? What don't I know now? I mean, that list, how long you got? But what's the PNW?
Cause us all to be... victimized by your drug addiction and your theft and everything else, then you're going to suffer consequences of jail time. It's just plain and simple. But the reality is, without consequences...
But if you do that, a lot of black people will get arrested. It doesn't seem fair. Again, that's the whole thing. Remember, these laws are all racist for penalizing homeless and poor people, because apparently if you're a homeless and a poor person, you're a black person. That, or at least a minority, because again, these laws are all racist. Pacific Northwest. Oh, Pacific Northwest. there's plenty of Tokyo drifters. Well, I thought you meant like actual car racers. Now I get what you're saying by drifter. Okay, that I missed that. So I was trying to be like, is there a racing term? Like pneumatic wheel, what would the N be for? Neutral wheels? Pneumatic neutral wheels? That seems redundant. Pneumatic neutral sounds stupid. So I'm obsessed with cars because he said Tokyo Drift, and that's all he had to do. Tokyo Drift, and I'm immediately like, okay, cars. What the fuck am I not knowing about cars now? I mean, I'm not the smartest guy, but I'm not a complete dunce, but apparently I am. All right, so we're going again for another 2 hours and 20 minutes. If you can support the show, we say thank you. There's the car racers too, LMAO, but common denominators. Don't give a shit, says cars, ? Well, they said Tokyo Drifter in the Rumble chat, and I misinterpreted what that meant.
There is no reason for anyone to change behavior, and we need to get past this feel-good way of what our legislators are doing now, and this notion that it's somebody else's fault and you're not responsible for your own actions. We need to move past that, and we need to get back to a time of common sense.
Common sense? What do you mean get back to a time of common sense? You guys have been voting liberal Democrat for the last couple of decades, and it's been getting shittier and shittier and shittier. I feel like common sense waved bye-bye a long time ago. What about what time do the Ananukai show? I don't know who the hell are the Ananukai? Fucking Christ. All right, so Prop 47, blah, blah, blah. Bianca said there's been a failed...
The governor is going to have no choice to get on board because this is 100% complete common sense. We have a complete failed political agenda in this state. It's been a social experiment that has been led by the governor from his time as mayor of San Francisco into lieutenant governor and now governor, which has been made worse by our attorney general, who has absolutely no desire to fix any of these issues with crime and protect Californians. So the beauty of this and what our plan is, and from a law enforcement perspective, is to make this so widely known by the public that they're going to have to get on board. Right now.
Right. Because again, the government won't just lie again. They won't just lie again. And your people won't be stupid enough to vote against their interests again. Damn, Johnny, you really don't know a lot. Ananukai, the Elhome fallen angels or aliens, depending on who you ask, or lizard people, if you want to go with the Alex Jones route. Yeah, I don't see, because I don't follow like the end of the world stuff most of the time, because I just kind of find it stupid. Angry Saxon, they live. Who's they? California, is that a state? I thought it was a shithole nation. No. It's a state. For us, it's like a scab or a scar. It's just a festering wound that's just kind of growing off of us and slowly metastasizing into just like stage 4 cancer. And the question is, will it get cured, burned off, or cut off? But at a certain point, one of those three has got to happen. Otherwise, we're dead. It's going to take all of us with it. Oh, the aliens came after I took care of them. The Anunnaki, festering wound, LOL. That's a good way to look at it. I mean, a good way to look at it, and I mean, in the case of Kensington, it's almost literal at that point with all the crocodile, or whatever they call that shit. So it's just not going well for anyone over there. But yeah, it's gone bad for San Francisco. Gavin Newsom ran that place like garbage. Then he gets in control of the state. I don't know how you let that happen at all. And then you have assholes like Bill Maher that back him up. Like, okay, so Gavin Newsom's great. I like him because he can win. Yeah, but you've watched him single-handedly clusterfuck your state into a hellhole. All of your friends have moved away. And everybody is paying way too much. Anunnaki. Anunnaki. Too high IQ. I got it. Too high IQ. Got it. Your IQ might be too high. I'm just too high. I don't know if I can stress that enough. Oh, and I have to do the controlled burn. That'll help. Winning, it's all that matters. Skeezy Whitefish, here's why I'd say winning isn't all that matters. Because even if it were totally legitimate and solely for the fact of the obvious FBI involvement in silencing news sources, if winning were all that matters, then Biden was a great president because he won. I don't believe that. But I get it. Winning's all that matters. Right? Who cares if the country turns to shit? You won. But that's, again, where Bill Maher loses me. He could win. Great, he could win. But like, what's his nut said when he was on a show? Yeah, but then you have to run a country. It's not just about winning. Caligonorrhea. How is it I can read that, but Anunnaki I couldn't read? Fuck me. I want to know how the fuck my brain works, because it doesn't, apparently. I'm just dumb. God damn it. God damn it. All right. I don't know where Willowick is. Oh, it's in Cleveland. Okay, so from California to Cleveland, Ohio. Let's see, 46 better than 45. All right, let's it's about the belief in the democratic ritual. Bill Maher is a Democrat dick stroker or something like that. He thinks bend over and take it is a good thing. I don't know about that. Here's what I like Bill Maher in a lot of ways, but as he's getting older, I'm starting to lose respect for him in certain ones where, I mean, he's always had his hypocrisy, but the hypocrisy on things like Gavin Newsom. Like, you have person after person going, I left the state because of Gavin Newsom, and he's just like, oh, but I think he could win, and I don't like Donald Trump. And again, I don't like Donald Trump. But just because you don't like Donald Trump doesn't mean you should vote in Biden or defend Biden or support Newsom. Anyways, let's go. Let's check on Cleveland. Cleveland had some fun recently. I've heard of a lot of reasons for being upset with your service at a fast food restaurant. We heard earlier today on the Steel Toe Show, if I could drop that name right there, Maher is senile and out of touch. I won't go with you on the senile thing, but the out of touch part, yeah. I think Bill Maher is becoming more and more out of touch. Like, just legitimately and overall. His overall success that he's had for a long time, his show on HBO, kind of just having that and the whole thing, Religulous, everything else. I feel like he's not like, oh, riding high on top of the world, but I feel like he is out of touch with who he was when he started and the world in general. It just doesn't kind of work. Cleveland, is that the guacamole shooting? Nope. It's even dumber than that. It's even worse than shooting somebody over guacamole.
Willowick police still searching for the disgruntled customer who pointed a gun at a Burger King employee on Easter morning. Kelly Kennedy has the surveillance video and spoke exclusively with that employee. It's a
place your bets, 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 place your bets. You can place your bets, and you know what I'm talking about. Place your bets, place your bets, place your bets.
Story you'll see on just one station.
To know that somebody would do something like that just because I'm trying to give you a better deal and just to flip out like that, yes, I mean, it is scary.
This man. The odds are not looking good, looking good. They're not looking good, looking good. If you bet it on they're not looking good. The odds are not looking good.
Man was captured on Burger King's surveillance cameras. You can see him get out of his car and pull out a gun. 38-year-old Howard Vernon.
Never mind, he looks like he's fat and he's white. I would have never guessed that any night. Here's a surprise. He's got real round eyes and he's big and he's fat and he's white. All right. So I guess, hey, we just got a $30 donation. Let's check the name of that person and make sure we yes, it's still me. I like that we verify, but sometimes it's annoying. I don't know. We'll just say keep up the good work, Johnny. Thank you for that. So let's go ahead and say we're on tomorrow's goal for the the day after tomorrow. We're on to the 10th. Let's go ahead and go boop boop 50 on to the 10th, and everything else that comes in on the show today, the hype train earlier and such, will burn out on that, which is great. Why Burger King? That's not a good place to go rob people. Poor people go to Burger King. Dude, poor or not, they weren't robbing, Mr. Q. You lost the thread. They pulled a gun over getting offered a discount. So not only was it a dumb thing to do, it was the dumbest of reasons.
That just because I'm trying to give you a better deal and just to flip out like that, yes, I mean, it is scary.
This man was captured.
I love that. Oh, man, just to do that, to see someone giving you a better deal so you get pissed off. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is scary. That's not a, like, he's talking about it like it's all good. And he's like, oh, that makes it look like things are fucked up in the hood. How about I just go, yeah, dude, I was worried. I was terrified.
On Burger King's surveillance cameras. You can see him get out of his car and pull out a gun. 38-year-old.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know why we're talking to this guy. You can see him pull out a gun, but do we also see, while he's pulling out a gun, does the person here just completely ignore that and keep going about business as usual?
You can see him get out of his car and pull out a gun.
Yeah, they're just like, all right, hey, can I get my nuggets and fries? Motherfucker, you want to give me 50 cents off my Whopper? You better take that shit back. All right, so there's extra sauce in the bag, right? Oh, what is it about people in line for fast food of that nature where it's like, I don't care about anything else. I got a date with cholesterol.
38-year-old Howard Vernon was his target.
I was taking this guy's order, and he ordered.
So wait a minute. So you're telling me the black guy had a gun pulled on him because he offered you a discount? What the is wrong with you? 2
sausage, egg, and cheese croissants and sausage, biscuit, and hash brown. The order came up to $8, and he actually thought he was like, my order can't be right. It should be like $11, and I'm like trying to explain to him that we had a promotion going on, and like it's cheaper. He started cussing and getting all loud, and I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know why you want to pay more money.
Vernon says after that, the customer.
I should have guessed. I'm so horrible. I was like, oh, place your bets. Wait a minute, you stupid asshole. I mean, if you thought about it for 2 seconds, the minute they're like, oh, I don't got to spend an extra $3, fucking deal. Landers, I live in Ohio. In Cleveland, the test standards to become a cop was lowered in order to get more minorities on the force. Cleveland is a fucking shithole. Literally, Iraq is safer, says Landers. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I feel like the area I live in is okay, but at this point, everybody's lowering their standards for minorities and everything else, because it's not insulting at all to say no, we have to bring the standards down because apparently women and minorities can't cut it at the bar. So we got to bring it down, and that's going to be great for everybody. This is your captain speaking. I'll be flying the plane today. I'd like to be able to tell you what you can see if you look out your window, but unfortunately I'm completely fucking blind. So I'm grabbing what I hope is a flight stick and certainly not a penis, and we're gonna see where this thing goes. Runway, is it clear? Fuck it, who cares? I don't see anything in front of me. Again, it sounds like a bad idea. That's all I'm saying. Bad idea. But she looks nice. You get dolled up like that for the news or your boyfriend? Oh. Well, we can all agree they need to do anything but lower the bar to be police. The only reason they should be lowering the bar to be police is for the limbo exam. And other than that, yeah, no, raise the bar, especially on the pull-ups. Make them do the salmon ladder in gear.
Customer sped off, but about a minute later, he pulled back around to the drive-through window as he was helping another customer. That's when he pulled out a gun and threatened to kill him. Vernon says he also called him a racial slur.
The whole time I was just like, well, if you're gonna do it, do it. Like I'm not about to run. You don't scare me or anything like that. Just do what you gotta do. And he just kept blurting out racial.
Okay, hold on. One, he kept blurting out racial slurs. That sounds hilarious to me. Two, you were really willing to eat a bullet over offering a dude a discount on a sausage, egg, and biscuit croissant. Or no, sausage, egg. Why did I say biscuit? Sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. Again, also, Burger King breakfast food, let's be honest. If you're eating Burger King breakfast food, it's because doing, like, cocaine is too expensive. So you're like, how about I just mainline lard instead? Don't give a shit. Limbo exam for OnlyFans. All right. From now on, all the ladies that want to be on the police force have to do a pole dance exam. That sounds degrading. So does having you on the police force, but you want to do it. What do you mean having women on the police force is degrading? It's degrading to see you try and keep up with dudes. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm fairly certain I can roll away given enough time. I was going down the aisle at Walmart, and I'm like, if a lady cop were behind me, could I pilfer something and go? And I settled on a good 70-30. Yeah, I think I could. I think I could do it. I think I could do it. If I'm well rested, my arms are beefing up, I'm getting like trap muscles from doing all the rolling. Fucking bam, man. Who had a white fat guy on the bracket? Not I. So, Death Blow asked and St. Says not I. Again, how could you say not I? Because, again, think about this for a minute. This whole thing started over being offered a discount. I don't know about you, but that part, when that fact is the main point of the whole thing, I'm again, why didn't all of us just see like, oh, yeah, no, this is some weird fat-addled white guy who loses his shit. You better give me my extra fries if you cheated me. Like, dude, hold on a second, all right? Even if somehow the meal wasn't quite what you wanted, you did save a couple of bucks. Just eat your food and have a heart attack and move on. But again, props to this guy for being willing to face a bullet. The racial slurs thing, I'm sure he's dealt with those before. Hell, racial slurs really aren't even offensive if you just laugh at them. But the bullet thing, like, I'd still be worried about getting shot over, again, a croissant witch.
Slurs. It's crazy because it was a older woman that was, like, his gun was on top of this older woman's car. He could have gave her a heart attack, anything.
The incident happened around 9 a.m. at the
The older woman just kept going, okay? The older woman didn't even notice. She just wanted her goddamn food.
Burger King on Vine Street. The suspect was driving a gray Honda and was wearing a gray sweatshirt and a hat. Police say he took off on Vine Street and then turned down a side street. Authorities are still looking for him.
Are you surprised that someone was capable of pulling out a gun over something so insignificant?
I mean, yes, because at the end of the day, it was about some bread and sausage. Sandwiches at 9 o'clock.
Dude, it wasn't even about some bread and sausage. It was about you doing somebody a favor. It was about you cutting him a deal. So the moral of the story is when you get a discount, raise hell. Right? Again, threaten holy murder if you get if you don't charge me full price for these hash browns, I swear to Christ, I'll burn this building to the ground. Press under fin. Press under fin. What do you mean press under fin? I don't know what this thing means. Press under fin. Odd. It's a weird little device. I don't know if I like it or not. It's strange. I think I like it. When the cashier gives me a coupon deal, I just say thanks after the confusion passes, right? Like, when they give you something off on your meal, you're usually just like, okay, this guy's like, all right, so we're going to save you a couple bucks on that value meal. Excuse me, what the fuck are you going to do? Yeah, we're going to give you, $2 or $3 off. There's a promotion we have running right now. So we'll just throw that in. It's the same thing as your order. So we might as well do it that way. Slow your fucking roll, guy. I didn't ask to have a couple of extra dollars, okay? I don't know about you, but I shop at Burger King for my food because I've got it to spare. All right? I don't, excuse me. I understand how like you might not. What is going on with these goddamn jungle chefs offering me a discount? Hold on, buddy. Like, I want to hear the racial slurs part because that's the Why did you take it to that level? All right. I ain't no fucking charity case. You shove that coupon up your ass. Oh, I get it. Just because of who you are, you assume everyone's on EBT and needs to save a buck on a value. No. I'll pay the extra $3, thank you, and I'll also pay my child support. Oh, boy, buddy, what did you do? Oh, not good, sir. Not good. In Landers saying Cleveland, Ohio, their test standards become a cop. Yep, we covered that. Hawk Freeman saying joggers only people to kill each other over fast food sandwiches. Popeye's chicken sandwich incident. Look it up. Which Popeye's chicken sandwich incident, Hawk Freeman? There have been several Popeye's chicken sandwich incidents. So much so that people outside of the area of the United States are well aware that certain people love that chicken from Popeye's so much that they will cap a bitch. It's kind of scary. Love that chicken from Popeyes. I said, get on the ground, motherfucker. Oh, that's not how we do this. Never had Popeyes in my life. There's one in town, and I've never been there. Aaron says it's delicious. April says she likes Popeyes because the meals are larger. Just the meals, huh? All right, LMFAO. Nailed it. I know, right? It's pretty easy. Let's let this guy finish. Again, props to him to be willing to die over a breakfast sandwich. That's a weird battleground. Like, hey man, if today's my day, it's my day. But I ain't bending under a counter like a bitch over some sausage biscuits and cheese, motherfucker.
5 in the morning on Easter, and you're that mad that you put a gun in somebody's face. After I thought about it afterwards, it was like kind of had me shook up a little bit because it's crazy that people would just like, what if he did shoot me and kill me? And I have 10 kids. I'd have been leaving all my kids, like everything. That's just. All right,
hold on. What? Wait a minute. That part can't be real. No. You have 10 kids? Way to bury the lead. I thought that's like fucking damn, man. Them's are Nick Cannon numbers. 10 kids. You work at Burger King and you have 10 kids? I got mouths to feed. You've got a battalion, motherfucker. Oh. 10 kids. When did you start? As a 12-year-old? I mean, the dude looked like he's 24. How the fuck do you have 10 kids? You had to have nailed multiple bitches at the same time. Some of them having twins. I got 10 kids from 4 different bitches, and that's in the last 3 years. And those are just the ones I know about. So I'm willing to eat a bullet over a breakfast sandwich, because hell, you're doing me a favor. Ten kids. I gotta hear that again. Holy crap. 10 kids and 9 baby mamas. Thank you. Who was that? Kane J. Thank you, Kane J. 10 kids, what the fuck, right? Hold up. You need to go clean your room, bucko. If I wanted to pay full price, I would go to the goddamn A&W. See, Fall in the Great, it has to go the other way around. Hold up, you need to go clean your room, bucko. If I wanted to pay a discount, I would have gone to the goddamn A&W with all of the other godless... All right, so, I'm sorry. The most important part of that story.
Like, what if he did shoot me and kill me? And, you know, I have 10 kids. I'd have been leaving all my kids, like everything. That's just... I don't know why people so angry out here at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Vernon tells me
I don't know why people so angry. Well, unlike you, they didn't just impregnate a bitch that morning. I mean, of course you feel good. You just nutted. Probably in her. Like, just, yeah, that's why she's smiling so wide. She's a size queen. Da 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 da. All right, I'm sorry. You got 10 kids. You have to be slinging some good dick. There is no way you are even just mediocre in the bedroom game and you've got 10 kids running around. Otherwise, you are extremely good at talking women into the bedroom and you've got a hair trigger on your extremely potent balls. The jury's out, but so far, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Interesting. Kirkle. Huh. Anyways, look at her. Look at her. Yeah, dude, she looks awesome. I'll be honest. I wouldn't mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying she probably took one. He's probably given a load. Like, I'm sure grandma got a load in her food. How the heck do you have 10 kids? 10 kids at his age. Jesus Christ.
He hasn't been back at work since this incident, but he does plan on coming back here to Burger King. If you
He does plan on coming back here to Burger King. If you recognize him, demand your child support. How are you supporting 10 kids on a Burger King salary? Well, yeah, he has 10 kids to support, right? He needs to go back to Burger King just for the free food. Again, what's your OnlyFans, ma'am? I have to know. Oh, speaking of, we've got another clip to go through for Rumble Sunday, the Rumble only smoke show. We have a clip. There was an interesting clip we played last Sunday that was a little, like, literally I worry. Thank you, voice crack. Literally I worry that I might get in trouble for that one, you know, just a touch. But we have another one that's another one of these videos that's allowed on YouTube, but it feels like it shouldn't be allowed on YouTube. And we're going to watch it and talk about it and make fun of it, and more importantly, the person in it. And a lot of you people that like to be misogynistic dudes might particularly enjoy this clip. So I'm just saying this now. I found it today. It's going to be on this Sunday. Don't miss that. This Sunday on The Rumble Show. All right, let's go. Were we done with you?
recognize the man in those surveillance videos, contact detectives.
Recognize the man in those surveillance videos.
Man was captured on Burger King's surveillance cameras.
Right. If you recognize the man in these surveillance videos. Okay, I'm going to go with real life Eric Cartman, the Michelin Man, and Michael Moore. Michael Moore? I'm going to say Michael Moore. That looks like Michael Moore. Apparently, Michael Moore, I got done doing Fahrenheit 9/11, and I want. Don't you give me a discount on my sandwich? I won't take this. No. I'll tell you right now. I've been supporting the community, and you better give me a discount. No. Cheeseburger Pie. What makes you think he pays for any of those kids? Well, Cheeseburger Pie, because he brought them up on the news. If he wasn't paying for them, he wouldn't admit he has them. Hobo chili recipe, Michael Dinty Moore. Oh, that was good. I like that one. All right. So 10 kids, each one gets $1 per hour for child support. So he takes home $8 per day after support payments. Wait a minute. It's $18 an hour in Cleveland right now? I just feel like I got 10 kids to support. I would have left my kids. One, let's talk about you were going to kill one of the few black fathers in the world. You asshole, Michael Dinty Moore. I mean, that's like a unicorn, okay? He has not one, not two, not three, 10 goddamn kids. And he isn't Nick Cannon or even on Nick Cannon's salary. He's trying to support 10 F-off kids on a Mick job, or let's be honest, a Burger King's morning shift salary. Good God, man. You could have picked so many other people. Oh, why would you take one of the good ones? I'm just trying to get canceled. That's what it is.
You can see him get out of his car and pull out a gun.
But again, like I said, why? One of the good ones. It's Trump. It's not Trump. Donald Trump wouldn't go to Burger King. He'd go to McDonald's. Know the people we're talking about. Oh boy. Let's play another game. I'll read this story and you can place your bets on this one, and we'll reveal at the end of it. So we have an hour. Suck my dick. Oh, it sucks. We have an hour and 45 left in the show. I'm gonna text somebody if they can refill the water bottle. Could you fill a water bottle? Because I can't take the voice cracking anymore. Could you fill? Not file. Fill my water bottle, please? Question mark. I don't want to do this, but God damn it, I can't take the voice cracking anymore. Can't take it anymore. Sound like Aaron after he gets done blowing somebody. How do you know? Because I've taken phone calls. All right, never been there in person. God, I don't want to be. All right, so Kentucky man admits to faking his own death to avoid paying $100,000 in child support. So, like I said, place your bets. A Kentucky man admitted to faking his own death to avoid paying over $100,000 in outstanding child support to his ex-wife, according to a plea agreement filed in a federal court late last month. I'm redacting his name just so I don't sully the waters for anybody. So-and-so, 39, pleaded guilty to one count of aggravated identity theft. What do you mean aggravated identity theft? He aggressively stole someone's identity. Okay, what, you beat him up and took their wallet? Toastmaster immediately going white guy. Really? We don't know that. We don't know that. The U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Kentucky on March 29th, according to the plea agreement, the Hawaii death registry system in January 2023, using the details of a doctor living in another state, created a case for own death. He then assigned himself as the medical certifier for the case and certified the case, which resulted in so-and-so being listed as deceased in many government databases. Oh. Kentucky Fried Deadbeat, says Rexstart. The defendant also infiltrated other states' death registry systems using credentials he stole from other real people. The defendant faked his own death in part in order to avoid his outstanding child support obligations to his ex-wife. In addition, the defendant admitted to hacking into private businesses, governmental, and corporate networks with information he stole from others and attempted to sell the access to the networks to buyers online. So you just wanted to be a complete criminal piece of shit. His attorney, Thomas Meisley, did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Well, he was busy with cheeseburger pie. So-and-so's crimes resulted in more than $195,000 in estimated damages, including more than $79,000 in losses to governmental and corporate networks, and more than $116,000 in losses suffered by his ex-wife. He agreed to pay restitution to all parties he wronged, according to the plea agreement. So in order to avoid paying your wife $100,000 in child support, you're now going to pay pretty much, let's just do that. So that's 111 to 2, 311 plus that one, 8, 9. So you're going to $390,000. You're doing $390. And I feel like just paying the $100,000 and not faking your death might have worked out better. Might have worked out better for you. Is this guy a inbred hillbilly that says I don't that says I didn't know better? I'm not saying he's an inbred hillbilly. But that's what Jesse, whatever Kip or Kiff looks like. Those eyes are awfully close to crossed. Let's be honest. Those eyes are awfully close to thur. So I don't. It's Kentucky. It's Trucker 82. It's Kentucky, so it's white. Maybe. I just wanted to see how that would go. But you never know. So we have an hour and about an hour and 40 minutes left in the program. We're our goal getting hit for tomorrow is kind of out, and so everything we get today chips into that goal for the day after tomorrow. So if you want to help out the show, cool. And we have the PayPal, all that stuff. We got other stories to admit. That's just our first hour stories. Holy crap! I haven't even gotten into our second hour stories. I have to get into our second hour stories. There's a lot of things I really want to cover in that. And we got to do that before time runs out. I want to get to a couple of those. So let's close these out. And all right. So we have more bad news for airplanes out of Southwest. And there's a video, and we have the video. So we'll go with that. We're going to talk about this one that someone teased to me earlier today, and I can't ignore it. I got to know about he's all jacked up on Mountain Dew and sister wife. Jacked up on Mountain Dew and sister wife. That one's just, I love Mountain Dew. I got all jacked up on Mountain Dew and sister wife. I just couldn't handle myself no more. So I figured, fuck it. I'll fake my death, and then I'll sell the stuff for her so that way I can keep affording my Mountain Dew and my sister wife. This dude retarded. No. His eyes are real crossed because he just got done doing sister wife. You doing a sister wife, and it's going to make you look deal dur. You know what I mean? Like, something about sister wife is a drug. I want to see a redneck character be like, I'm so addicted to that sister wife, I can't quit it. I wish I could quit sister wife, but you get hooked. All right, so we have to talk about a Texas nurse that apparently has gone to the dogs, and we have a story about Tucker Carlson opening for Kid Rock, and we have the video. We also have a traffic camera that issued a ticket to a grandmother whose van was speeding, and you'll find out why that's a story when we get to it. That's up. That's not down. All right. There we go. We have Donald Trump giving his stance on abortion. We have a video on that. And it's, spoiler alert, Donald Trump's stance on abortion. His stance on abortion is it's wrong. His stance on abortion is remarkably mid, but and kind of in my way, in my opinion, not so much a stance as a political cop-out. And there's nothing wrong with it, but of course everybody, because it's Donald Trump, and if he doesn't say what I want him to say, then I hate him. And even if he does say what I want him to say, I still hate him. Or other people like, I love Donald Trump. He does no wrong. He says you can go fuck your mother. Well, then I guess I better call her up. Mom, what are you doing tomorrow? Donald Trump gave the order. Oh, Jesus. All right, so let's go ahead and close that out. There we go. Second hour stories are up, and the audio's back up. Everything good. Waffle, waffle, says Toastmaster. What's waffle? What are we waffling? What are we waffling? Check the sticker party thing just so we know how close we are to one of those. Still a ways off. We again have about an hour and a half left in the show. So if you want to get in on the bits, the subs, any of those things, you have those available to you. And we have the other things. You rule, Johnny, says John Doe. You know what? Not bad. I'm feeling like I'm doing pretty good today. That's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm doing pretty good. I feel pretty awesome. When the show gets over, I'm going to play a little bit of video game-age stuff, and then I'm going to start working on some other things, and hopefully Wednesday finish that goddamn tent so I can start growing my own weed. That is a big one. All right, so let's get to this video of, apparently, again, an airliner in, where is this? A Southwest Airlines returned safely to a Denver International Airport after its engine cowling fell off and struck the wing flag. I don't know what the wing flag is, but that sounds bad. And who did that? Lab Glass? You have no idea. Like snare drum watertight right now from my butthole.
Engine cover that...
just because while I'm just a hobo chili recipe. Sometimes when I put my penis in my sister, things get fuzzy in my head. Only when... Good luck, Johnny. I've been trying to grow my own cocaine. It's a labor of love. I feel like that's a little different. See, the rules in the state of Minnesota actually allow me legally to grow several plants on my own. So it's like I feel like it's a little bit different. I think if your grow up were discovered, you might be in trouble. Whereas if mine were discovered, who cares? Who cares? Lab Glass. I love that one. It's not bad. Like I said, just today and everything, just it's not the one we need. What are you gonna do? All right, let's go ahead and go to this story. And butt pucker.
A video of an engine cover that fell off a Boeing 737 operated by Southwest Airlines during takeoff in Denver last night. Listen to the pilot and air traffic control working together to land the Houston-bound plane safely back at Denver International Airport.
3695, no problem. Fly present heading. Do you need to run checklist? Yeah, we're going to need some time. For now, everything's okay. And we don't even know the nature of it, but apparently several passengers and flight attendants heard something loud hit the wing. So
yeah, like
we're
parts
just
of your engine.
Take our time, get set up, and be ready to go. Thank you. Alpha 3695, no problem. You can expect vectors. Just keep me advised of the situation and let me know if you want to declare an emergency, but I assume we'll probably do that anyways. Yeah, I'll get back to you. Stand by.
I mean, pretty extraordinary, right? The images you're seeing there while they're taxiing for takeoff, presumably, because we heard our Pete Muntean earlier say that the plane actually made it about 10,000 feet in the air before it was able to turn around. And
so, wait a minute. You guys were getting ready for takeoff, and you let that happen? Oh, this is, again, like the 10 kids thing. What do you mean, fucking 10 kids? Oh, man. Your average person can identify a cannabis plant, but do they know what coca leaves are? Toastmaster, probably not. Probably not. and I have no idea as to the growing requirements or smell of a coca plant when it's being grown. I also have no idea about the nature of turning the plant into a drug. I just feel like that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Where would you even get the seeds? You know? Like where? I meant to say cocoa plants, not cocaine. These fat fingers. Hawk Freeman, FBI has entered the chat. Oh, I love Rumble. Again, we have the Rumble chat up. It's not on the screen, but if you write it, we try to read it and say it as soon as we see it. A coca plant looks like a midget papaya tree. Huh. The things you learn.
And then did land safely there. In a statement to CNN, Southwest Airlines apologizes for the inconvenience, but said their highest priority is the safety of their customers. The FAA is investigating the incident, which is the latest in a...
The safety of our customers as our engine falls off. The highest priority is to the safety of our customers. Yeah, well, if your highest priority was your customer's safety, maybe not take off while all of that was happening. Just seems, again, bad idea. Cocaine. I don't know, John Doe. I think it's illegal to grow. I think it's legal to grow until you try to do something with it. What would I do with it, including blowjobs? Ooh-ah. I don't know what that is about. Stop hitting buttons, Johnny. Okay, I remember seeing the poppy fields in Afghanistan, and I thought to myself, God, if I could just have a distributor. Bud Britches, are you growing from seed or clone? If you're asking me, I'm growing from seed. I'm growing from seed to test the grow up and the room itself. And the lights and everything I have, because I don't think the light is going to be strong enough. So I'm doing it from seed. I don't have a way to sustain anything, so we're going that way. And we're going to see what goes. And then after that, we're going to flip it around. And once we get it all figured out, we'll probably upgrade the size and stuff. MSO with 4 thumbs up in the chat. Good to see MSO. Love seeing MSO in the show. I remember the water side in Korea. What flavor are you picking, says Fallen the Great? I have a seed source that a good friend of mine suggested that I'm going to look into. Right now, the thing I'll start this week, the 2 plants or more, 2 or 3 that I'll be growing starting this week. Literally, I'm not going to be too picky. It's whatever Mr. Nice Guys has that's affordable, and we'll go from there with it, because if it's affordable, we'll grab a couple seeds and we'll grow them and see how it works. And if the setup works really well, then I'm going to go with my buddy's seed things that they have. I'm looking for a good cherry flavored, probably going to end up being hybrid, but more sativa than indica if we can. And I don't know if we know about any of those, but my friend's source is very potency and flavor based, so it'll be great. Was fill some holes. Yeah, why isn't the YouTube chat popping in there? Johnny is awesome, says Jake Hudson with $5. Well, thank you, Jake Hudson, for the $5 and becoming a monthly supporter. We appreciate that. What is it? We get like 25 a month on those things, and that'll put us up to 30, and then that with those. Hey, we're getting close to almost being able to bank out another day with the Rumble thing. Awesome. I remember what I was saying. Korea with flavoring. Hella jelly tastes like Fruity Pebbles. I don't like Fruity Pebbles, but that sounds cool. I like citrusy stuff, and that's one reason the friend suggested that site. And then if I can get a cherry, like a black cherry, or I like that kind of stuff. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Autoflower. Yes, we're doing autoflower. I'm not doing what is it? Photo activated or photo whatever. Yeah, I'm not doing that. We're doing autoflower. Autoflower all the way. Autoflower all the way.
String of issues to plague Boeing aircraft.
Oh, yeah, we already did that.
Oh, don't scrape that in the trash.
Screw you and your ads. Screw you and your ads. All right, so Hawk Freeman saying cherry pie strain. Yeah, if I can get a cherry pie strain, that tastes good, like actual cherry pie, like F me running. If I can get a cherry pie strain where I taste the cherry and it has the hit, or blackberry kush. Both of these sound delicious. But first things first, I need to understand what my environment will produce and what problems I might need to overcome with it before I worry about growing something quality. I want to make sure once we're growing something quality, we have as few hiccups as possible, because I want to be taking that shit to the finish line and smoking it. Check your whispers, says Deathblow. I definitely will. Thank you for that. Let's check the whispers quick here. And nerd. Alrighty then. I will definitely look into that as a source of information. Thank you, Deathblow. Alrighty. So we covered the solar eclipse thing. Nurse arrested. Oh, that's right. This story. I don't have a video for this, I don't think. Handrails, Johnny. You don't want to fall into that crop. What crop? In mine? No, mine will be fine. It's too small. You talk about autoflower or light activated. John Doe, there's two ways that you can have. You can have, and I don't know what the term is for it with the photo activated one. But for marijuana plants, they go through several stages or life cycles, like everybody. Well, for certain ones, their life cycles is based entirely on the level of light activation that they get, and if they get that level of light activation, they kick over to their second stage. If they don't get that level of light activation, they stay photo period. I don't know if it's photo period. But if they don't get that level of activation, they stay in a retarded or a prepubescent or immature state. So you can keep them there for a while. You can grow a bunch of plants that way and keep them there, and when it's time, just flip them over. But there's a lot more turnaround time because they have to be exposed to that light for so long and have that thing for them to kick in and start going into their other life cycles. Whereas auto-flowering plants are just going to go through their life cycles start to finish. You're going to have a faster turnaround from seed to product is really the big. Photo get too big. Yeah, they might get big too, unless you like Nova Scotia or something. Oh, now we got a whole lot of weed chat up in here. But let's go ahead and talk about this. I want to see. I'm. This is on the Daily Mail. I've got to see if we have. I gotta see if we have a video. Because oh wait, never mind. We have the video. This is allegedly included the latest. No. That's not the video. That's not a video. There's no videos. These are no videos. Okay, we're nice tits though. All right, pictures. What is that called? Pictures from the ships that are inappropriate for kids. Yeah, considering that I just can't see her nipples and that's about it. Yeah, that seems inappropriate for kids. All right, let's find this. It really better be. I need this to be a thing on a video. I wanna see somebody report on this. I'd like an interview with the people in question, but otherwise we're gonna have to talk about this on its own. A year ago, nope. So we got nothing. We got to read it. A nurse and her husband are facing sex crime charges after child porn and a video of her having sex with the family dog were allegedly found. Oh, talk about woof. Oh, no. I expected to talk about the weird bestiality thing, but I never thought in my life it would be...
Show me child pornography.
I mean, I would hope not. That's not what anyone expects. Jolie, 53, and William Michael Keene, 52, were arrested on March 27th after dozens of disturbing photos and videos were allegedly discovered on his phone. Link the videos, damn it. I'll decide if they're disturbing. Screenshots or it doesn't count. All right, so they allegedly included at least one video of Jolie engaged in multiple sex acts with the couple's Great Dane, the world's biggest dog breed. Oh, God. Police uncovered the video after confiscating her husband's phone after he was charged with indecent exposure on March 13th. Wait a minute. So they confiscated his phone on the 27th. They charged him with indecent exposure on the 13th. So you got charged with a crime that might, I don't know, have people go through your computer, your phone, and everything else. And you didn't worry at all about, I don't know, what they would find on your phone? Wipe the stuff off, get a whole new phone, sink that thing in a lake, and just go, oops. Was Phil some hold? Boo. How great was the dog? Well, the dog's name is Dane, and apparently Dane was great. He was a great Dane. A Great Dane cook. All right, so that is it wasn't Pitbull worldwide. Scooby, no. Wow, like Scoob, her vag totally tastes like peanut butter, Scoob. Police uncovered the video after confiscating the husband's phone. All right. Oh boy. Jolie. Oh, we're gonna open a new tab. Open a new tab. Open a new tab. The couple's home was raided by heavily armed police, and they were taken away in handcuffs. And the dog was so sad. Oh Jesus, the father of Thank you, was fill some holes. I don't know that this is a giggity time. From the sun to the seed, Palestine smells like. No. Rumble chat is always fun. Just if we're not clear. We're going for another hour and a half. Hope you're enjoying it. If you're on Rumble, Twitch, YouTube, whatever your platform, give us the old thumbs up. We certainly appreciate the likes and the boosting of the show and all the new subscribers. It is very appreciated. Thank you. So the father of two goes by Mitchell, caught masturbating while following children around in H-E-B supermarket. Oh, no. No. Boo. Further investigation led to him also being charged with indecency with a child by exposure and discovery of the videos. The couple's home was raided by a heavily armed police, and they were taken away in handcuffs while their two children, aged 18 and 10, and 3 dogs were rescued. We don't know what kind of environment they were exposed to on a regular basis. Maybe they weren't exposed to anything. Maybe they were exposed to a lot. Montgomery County Constable's Lieutenant Ken Washington said. Mitchell, a former U.S. Navy sailor, and Jolie, a family nurse at nearby Total Men's Primary Care, until she was fired on Monday. Why was she fired on Monday? Where was this? Well, we're reading the story as claiming near Houston, so it was in Texas. It was in Texas, near Houston. it's just like a mini Montgomery. I'm not sure I know what we're talking about now. 100% Biden supporters. I don't know if we know about that. There was no proof of any of that. We just have, again, really disgusting people for this. Just kind of grody. Jolie was charged with bestiality and Mitchell with possessing fewer than 100 images of child pornography, a third-degree felony. I feel like there's no, like, fewer than. If you have images of child pornography, there's either a really, 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 really good, solid, ironclad, signed by the Pope, although maybe he's not the right endorsement, explanation, or B, it's kind of like, what would you call it? The one-drop policy. One drop of child porn, and I don't feel like there's like, oh, well, I only had the one. No, that's not okay. That is not okay. Total men care. Yeah, total men care, but I feel like it should be, total dogs care. All right, so that's everything of that. All right, so we've got nothing else. The 2 children were sent to live with relatives. It's not normal in the 20-plus years I've been doing this job. It doesn't cease to amaze me, Washington said. Something comes up every now and again where you are investigating a crime. So when these detectives were going through this investigation and they find the images and the video and the sexual acts, it's extremely concerning. But then you see an animal involved, which makes this odd.
I pray.
I mean, I don't know why these people are freaking out over this. This lady just pulled out a jar of Skippy, slathered it on her hoo-ha,
and calmly mounted the animal.
I mean, she jerked off old Scoob, and then right as he got close,
and calmly mounted the animal.
It's the only one I have. It's the only one I have. All right, so let's look at didn't even know what you're talking about. Don't even know what you're talking about. What? Feel sorry for these kids. Oba chili recipe. Johnny, you've never seen that commercial. I've never seen that commercial. No, I have not seen that commercial. That might be a local thing to your area. Because again, not seen the commercial. And here's our creeps. See, like, he looks like a decent enough dude. She looks like a milfable enough mom. Oh, but times have been rough. So was her lover. Rough. I gotta say, this lady's a real dog, and I'm not just talking about the last dick she had. Oh, no. And up, there's his... Ooh, I can see why she started going to the dog. The dog is the only one who gets his walks in every day. But that does not excuse you, sir. And there they are getting taken away by the police. Okay, so there's that. Again, no, that's a shame. That's a shame. All right, 100% Biden supporters. I think we have no way of knowing that. We have no way of knowing their political affiliations. I feel like they're definitely in the pocket of Big Alpo. They are definitely in the pocket of Big Alpo. What did the dog look like? Right? We don't get a picture of the dog. And was the dog in on it, or was the dog an unwilling participant? Like, was the dog like, hey, every time this happened, like his tail started wagging? Because let's be honest, if you R-word your dog once, your dog might be surprised. But if you're R-wording your dog on a regular basis, that dog's going to start to know, the signs. Like the same way your dog knows when you're going for a walk. Like, it recognizes the leash getting grabbed. Like, oh, I know that jingle. That means it's time to go outside. So they're going to know the zip noise. And they're like, oh, I know that sound. It means someone's about to suck my dick or plumb my butthole. I don't know which. It depends on what they were doing to the dog. That is, again, the weirdest part of this. is the dog part. But I don't want to devil's advocate this, but I guess if you're going to sexually assault something, at least the dog can't tell anybody. But then you keep the video on your phone, just in case I'm out and about and I need to watch my wife, really give the dog a good Roger. And why would you have that? The whore dog was dressed provocatively. If that dog didn't want his schlong waxed, he wouldn't have been wagging it at us. Don't pull out a red rocket if you don't want to share. Oh. Scooby had a smirk face. Apparently Scooby had a stank face. All right. So we have an hour and 15 minutes left in the show. As far as I know, at least in the world, you said Montgomery County, there's a famous commercial. All right, so there is a famous commercial according to Hobo Chili Recipe. Let's get this. And he donated $5, so we have to play it. I can't not play the Flea Market Montgomery long version commercial. We can't not do that. He donated $5. Thank you for supporting the show. Let's check it out. Flea Market. Fuck you. Flea Market Montgomery. Long version. Go.
Living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes. Oh yeah, you can find them at the market. We talking about Flea Market Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Oh yeah, come shop with us. I said Flea Market Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Hey, you heard me. Come shop.
A mini mall. All right, so now that I know how this works, where was the thing? Growing seed clone. This is the longest bit we've ever had going because he did the mini mall thing up higher. Where Hobo's light blue. I gotta be, good luck, Johnny. I've been trying to grow my own cocaine. I know a guy. See, that's the beauty of being in the Army. I've got a guy for everything. Oh, remember seeing the poppy fields in Afghanistan. Hawk Freeman, Bud Bridges. Yeah, where's the mini mall thing? Now I don't even know where the mini mall thing goes. I don't even get it, but all right, it's just like a mini mall. Didn't Brendan Schaub's ex jerk off dogs? I don't know. I'm not the kind of person that would commit a fact like that to memory. Was it Brendan Schaub? It wasn't Brendan Schaub's ex. No, it wasn't Brendan Schaub's ex. It was fucking what's his name? The comedian that his ex called out Brendan Schaub. Bobby Lee. Thank you, Harvey L. It was Bobby Lee's ex that admitted to sexual acts with the dog and like the brother. And that's again, like she admitted to that. Nobody asked for that information. She just kind of gave it. And that's what the dog said. Nobody asked for that. She just kind of gave it. I was just kind of sitting there licking my schnons, and she came over and just kind of stuck her vagina in my face, and I figured, fuck it. It was Bobby Lee, Tiger Belly, that stupid Polynesian broad. Yes, Hobo Chili Recipe, you're absolutely right. I can't believe you've never heard the Cleveland Show did a parody. The Cleveland Show might have done a parody. I started losing interest in Family Guy by the time American Dad and the Cleveland Show became a thing. So I just kind of was like, moving on. So yes, I have never, and this is the long version. We're 25 seconds in, and it's just like a mini mall. We got the tagline. I'd like to see how he riffs for another 2 minutes.
Living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes. We got it. You need it. You'll find it. It's just like a mini mall. Hey, you heard me. Come shop. I said Flea Market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Hey, living rooms, bedrooms, dinettes.
Cocaine. Wait, what? It's just like a mini mall. We roll up, we rob you, and then we ball. Wait a minute, what? I'm sorry, I I'm getting my wires crossed.
Yeah, you can find them at the market. We talking about flea market. Montgomery, it's just like a mini mall. Hey, hey, don't stop. Let's make it a dance. Come on now. To the left, to the right. Let's do this dance. Hey, to the left, to the right.
This is a man who does not do this dance very, very often. Let's just be very, very clear. This dance was a one-off just for this commercial. Hobo chili recipe. He's a lovable. Can I say that? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can say that all day long in the Rumble chat. Absolutely. I'd even dare to say that was in the Cleveland show. Yeah, it was. I'm not the father. Someone else mentioning that. It was in the Cleveland show. I'd even dare to say you can say that in the YouTube and the Twitch chats, because they are, again, they are kind of not too monitored. But then I have to wipe it off the screen. Fortunately, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but apparently we only have the Twitch chat up on the screen, so that's fine, because the Twitch chat is usually fine. I got accused of being Cleveland before I knew who he was, says West Phil's and Moles. Dude, this guy could pull a real life. This guy is real life Cleveland. Just needs to have the voice. And I'm sorry, but I don't. I need to watch it, but I could probably get it back. For someone who can't walk very well, I don't think you have the right to tell a man how to use his legs, Johnny. I could be wrong, though. Well, or you know what they say: those who can't teach. And I can't walk, and I can't dance, which means I can call out this piece of shit for his attempts.
This a dance flea market. Montgomery, it keeps you jumping. It's just like a mini mall. Check it out now, everybody. Like this now. Hey, hey, flea market. Montgomery, it's just like a mini mall. Don't stop, let's dance. Flea market. Montgomery, it's just like a mini mall. Let's bring it on down now. Oh yeah, I know you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know you're going to love the Montgomery Flea Market. Do you want to buy some furniture? How about some knives? Or maybe somebody's old collection of teeth that they keep in a jar. A flea market. It's just like a mini mall. I'm going to have this stuck in my head. I'm going to be playing a video game later with people online, and they'll be like, "Hey, we need to annihilate that bug hole, northeast quadrant. It's just like a mini mall." And people are like, "Whoa, who is this? And what the hell is he saying over the chat?" Sorry, I can't help it. I'm incredibly gay, easily influenced. Oh shit, he hasn't brought it down yet. Hang on, everyone. He hasn't brought what down yet?
Like this, come on now. It's just like, you know what I'm saying. It's just like, you know what I mean. It's just like, you know it. So why don't you just come on and say it? It's just like a mini mall. Oh yeah, you said it. It's just like a mini mall. Oh yeah, you like this? Come on now, flea market.
Flea market. That is so. Oh, he said bring it down now. Okay, I wasn't quite sure. Delightful and interesting. Like I said, have never seen that. Interesting. What's the one? Oh God, I'm trying to remember the one. I can't think of it now though. There's one for Minnesota that like a lot of people don't know, but there's like a jingle and it's local in the area, but now I'm never going to cue 8 million people suggesting different shit I've never heard of, which actually could kind of be funny overall. Do we want to read this story quick and then go to the other one? Because, yeah, oh, shit. We missed 420. Damn it. Selling is a service. He said, bring it. Oh, yeah. Selling is service. I would think so. It's weird not having the YouTube on here. Dang, 420. Yeah, I missed it. Missed it by a country mile. Oh, the commercial saying selling is service. Well, I mean, technically it is a service. So we're going to read this story quick and then get over to the Tucker Carlson thing. Several lots of hand sanitizer and aloe gel are being recalled for containing methanol, which can put consumers at risk for serious health issues, according to the federal health officials. Awesome. You know, the hand sanitizer that a lot of people are going to go out and buy because you're pumping that whole bird flu is dangerous, coronavirus is back, and we all got to watch out for the newest pandemic. I'm sure this won't be a problem at all. The recall affects 40 lots of Aruba Aloe hand sanitizer, gel alcohol 80%, and Aruba Aloe Alkalata gel. That sounds like it should have a lot of alcohol in it. Contains alcohol denatured with methanol, according to a notice posted by the Food and Drug Administration. The FDA warned in a recent recall that substantial methanol exposure can cause nausea, vomiting, headache, blurred vision, coma, seizures, permanent blindness, as well as permanent damage to the central nervous system or death, and also more than likely voting Democrat. Customers are being told to stop using the products and to discard them. Well, I mean, it's got to be pretty good hand sanitizer if it kills you. Your hands won't have any viruses. Oh, excessive methanol can lead to death. Awesome. So, hey, good news is your hands are, you could eat off of them. Bad news is you're dead. I love to drink hand sanitizer, says Wes Filsamoles. Drinking hand sanitizer sounds bad. YouTube, Jolly Green Dickhead with a clip. Service is selling. Oh, selling is service. Service is selling. Oh, so this is his. This is from 10 years ago. All right, we'll keep going with this. I've never heard. This is 3 minutes. We'll go until it gets offensive and or boring, and then we'll bail out to the other thing. So, hand sanitizer being recalled. If you use anything called Aruba hand sanitizer, it'll Aruba you the wrong way. But let's go ahead and get to this. Service is selling. Mouthwash tastes better, says Dear Butch. Right? Porn music.
Selling is service. And service is selling. Service is selling.
Oh, no. 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 Why did they do this? Why? Somebody wanted to plow one of these two ladies, and I'm betting it's her. I'm betting it's her because I'm pretty sure you didn't need to make a fake or stupid commercial to sucker this one into slobber in your knob. Hell, if she hasn't eaten lunch that day and she's feeling peckish, she'll take the protein. But this lady right here, I'm betting you had to talk her into it, and she's always dreamed of her musical career that never took off because she can't hold a note to save her life. And she's shaking her incredibly small tits and her incredibly wide waist, and it's just not working. Look, I'm not saying she's fat. I'm just saying she's mid, and it's just bleh. It's cylindrical.
Selling is service.
I'm selling to the customers to make them feel all right.
I have a lot of porn, and you can watch some of it tonight. Because honestly, this place looks like a porn store. It looks like a these walls look like these walls were made for jerkin. They're white in case you splooge. All right, go.
I'm buying all these products with oh so much delight.
What the?
I can help you.
What are you selling? But I feel like it's just making people inflate. Really skinny dudes, and we're getting consecutively fatter women. The older they get, the bigger they get. If this is a family, it's like mom is heavy, daughter's getting there, and grandma, whoa, boy, is that a blimp.
Find anything you could possibly want.
Such ostentatious goodies that I can flaunt.
Selling is service.
And
And service is selling.
Service is selling.
And selling is service.
We have lots of things that we can sell you, but if we tell them all here, then we'll have to. No, I can't. Work that around. Selling is. This is painful. Who did this to me? Jolly Green Dickhead. Why? Selling is service, and service is selling. These people are dancing.
Service is selling.
And selling is service.
So we cut to this lady who's dancing with a remote. So we're spying on a lady, and she. Why did she change the channel? And then this lady, oh boy, bailed out with Nikki.
Hello there, Nikki. How you doing?
Did anyone else? Hello there, Nick. Whoa, Nikki. Damn it. And who's she? She looks bonable.
Today, I'm in a good mood.
Oh my God, she. Hello there, Nikki. How you doing today? I'm all right. I'm about to get weighed. What is it with this? Oh boy.
Food, and it's here to stay.
Oh,
I've got
this
a
is
customer here that wants an ulu to buy. I'll send one right over. I've got plenty in supply.
I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. There's 3 more minutes of this, and I'm pretty sure everybody involved in this commercial deserves to say, oh, fudge. It came down and went back up. F, says Eugene Stoner. We did apparently reload. Did it, when did it go down? Oh no. I really have to do that router thing tomorrow when my daughter's gone, and we'll have to do. This is the most painful thing on the planet. We'll close that out. But we did go down and restart, so it did happen that one time there. Let's see if we go to live here. Are we still live? All right, we're still live. Audio on the planet. We'll close that out. Yep. Reload. Best song ever back. Yeah. Bud Britches, it is not the best song ever. But yeah, it's ooh. Oh, and thank you subscribing on the YouTube channel, Hobo Chili Zombie. Sander is Amir's Twitch muted. Twitch is muted. YouTube or Rumble has audio. Twitch is muted. YouTube or Rumble. I can't even spell Rumble. Let's see what it sounds like over here. Let's go to live, and as soon as that goes, or did it end? No, we're good. Okay. Come on now. Oh, but now we just went down again. Oh, me. It's doing this jack crap now. It had to do this now. It had to do this now. I don't even know who played that. Thank you. Oh, that's that over there. Twitch. That's not live. Let's go to live. Okay, Saint saying, "Okay, it's up and down like crazy." As soon as that goes, or did it end? All right, let's keep clicking live and see where we go when we keep clicking live. Reload. How we doing now? All right, at least that one doesn't sound too bad. R.I.P. Elisa Jordana. Wait a minute, Ross Dog's Broken Spirit, is that because of the clip we were doing? Or is the Elisa Jordana thing like a real thing? Now I need to know. All right. Did Elisa Jordana actually cuz that would be funny. Elisa Wow. If you type Elisa and then you go J, oh, we finally get to you listed as a singer. Go fuck yourself. Elisa Jordana, what has she ever sung? Elisa Schwartz at Elisa Jordan. Awesome. Can you just work for one more hour, man? One more hour. I'll do all the damn stuff first thing in the morning when I can go upstairs again. What the fuck, Johnny? Now YouTube is experiencing joy. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to type it because that'll definitely go. Some bitch. Yeah, up and down like a motherfucker. Turn your damn mic on. I wish I could. That is a Twitch problem. Oh, I love when we do it this way. That is a Twitch problem. And now we've gone up and down and off 4 times. Game over. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you know what? They won't hear this one. Let's do, hey, you know what? Should we stop it and restart it? Would that fix everything? Maybe, maybe not. We've been losing viewers left, right, and sideways. So I am here, says Mr. Q. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very awesome. Thank you for sticking out these issues, which are totally crappy. Hey, Al, how you doing, buddy? I got a show to do for an hour. Now ain't the time. Texted somebody a simple question, and I just, I'd love an answer. I'd just walk away and get my own monitor if I could. Literally nothing. Okay. All right, then. All right. We're good. So let's see. If we drop again, maybe we'll just reboot it. I can't hear anything here either. What the fuck? Oh, what? Rumble's not. Don't be muted on Rumble now, too. Let's reload this on Rumble. We've lost a couple people on Rumble because of this bullshit, so I'll have to do that. Live. Fuck. Oh, what? Rumble's not. Don't be muted on. No, Rumble's working. But now, did I pause it? I had. And now let's push these things and reboot all of these. Try rebooting too. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's do Twitch in a new tab. And Cat, I am literally trying to do things right now. I don't have time to nuzzle you. You got treats earlier. You got fed. My KBS is all over the place. It's still muted on Twitch, even though we rebooted the damn thing. So try that again and see if that works again. Nope, no audio on Twitch. So that's just a problem now with Twitch. Audio on Twitch. So that's just a problem now with Twitch. Audio on Twitch. So that's just a problem now. But the audio on YouTube is doing great. The sun is 98 million miles from Earth, and the sun has the ability to stretch out arms of fire to cause solar outage. We are so small, says St. Taran. Smaller than you might imagine. That's definitely a thing. Let's close this out. I wish I could wipe out. Click to read your unread. All right. Unread notifications. All right, now there are no unread notifications. Great. Okay, so let's start all this over again. Hopefully make it through the last 45 minutes of the show and not have a huge issue going forward. If we're balls to the walls lucky. R.I.P. Twitch, says Atomic Ray. Yeah, Twitch is not awesome. Spectrum is gay. Gay is a spectrum, allegedly. I really wish I could refill that water bottle. Oh, the whole smoking thing and just chotching the lungs and the throat. All right, look, if you're not going to shut up, then there. All right, there we go. I picked you up, Cat. Hey, everybody, it's Alucard. So yes, thank you for the other stuff we've done, the commercial bits and the supporting the show and all that. We're gonna get to this Tucker Carlson clip. Hopefully, not have any video issues for the next 45 minutes. Tasty pussy there. I mean, he's a big old grandpa cat. He's just a big old grandpa cat. He's just a teddy bear. He's just a teddy bear. Just a big old teddy bear kitty, aren't you? My buddy for the last almost 20 years now. All right, so Tucker Carlson opened for Kid Rock in Louisiana. I did not know that was a thing. I did not know that Tucker Carlson was a musician. Is he? Yay, it works now. Not my fault this time. Yeah, dude, totally not your fault this time. There was that one time, Cheese. It's totally not your fault this time. All right, okay, kitty. This cat is aggressive with needing snuggles. All right, let's get to Tucker Carlson opening for Kid Rock. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know how to. All right, so it's a 6-minute open. So Tucker Carlson just does a 6-minute open for Kid Rock. I've never seen a Kid Rock concert ever. I might want to if this is the way a Kid Rock concert goes. This is just strange. So, one, he's looking like he's having a great time, and why wouldn't you? United States of America, Kid Rock. Okay.
I feel welcome, thank you. You may be asking, what am I doing here?
Yeah, I literally asked that exact question moments ago. What are you doing here? This is really, really weird. Why are you on a Kid Rock stage to... Okay, Kid Rock, go.
And I don't really know. Thank you. So, I wound up here tonight because I was having dinner at my house with Kid Rock. And a few months ago...
As you do. You just have dinner at your house with, a major music star. And you're just like, hey, how about I come over here to do your thing?
And he said, and I think he likes my house because you can smoke in my house.
He likes my house because you can smoke in my house. Smoke what? Smoke what, Tucker? What do you mean you could smoke it? You can't smoke in his house? Why can't you smoke in his house? Oh, or is it because of where he lives? Oh, because the states are all, he can't, it's illegal. I get it. And you know what? We're just going to R.I.P. Joe C. Joe C. I saw Kid Rock. Oh, okay. I'm guessing this was another band too, but I don't remember. Maybe Deftones. Yeah, interesting. I'm just gonna do that off of here while we do this. If you the chat window is back up, we're just wiping it out while. Oh, and now that comes up after I turn it off and back on. Ha! Laughing Lion saying R.I.P. Twitch. Well, I mean, Twitch isn't going anywhere right now because of all the issues and the audio problems. So, yeah, Twitch, 3'9" with a 10-foot dick. Oh, no. A 10-foot dick
said,
gone?
You should come and open for me on my summer tour. And I said, well, I'm honored, of course, but I don't play an instrument. Actually, I'm an unemployed talk show host, so what would I do at your show? And he said, and I'm quoting now, you will figure it out and you will like it. So that was 2 months ago.
Santa Red saying, can Gallagher open for Biden? Well, here's the problem with Gallagher opening for Biden. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Gallagher dead? And Biden is most famously known for saying, if you don't know who to vote for, then you ain't black. To which Gallagher would be like, well, I ain't coming if there's going to be a whole bunch of there.
And I woke up this morning and I thought, I got to go to Gonzales, Louisiana. And
why do you think I smash watermelons? It's to piss them off. Sledge-o-matic back to Africa. Wow, Gallagher. Wow. Jesus.
Oh, yeah. And open up for Kid Rock, what am I going to say? And I had no idea until I got here. And you know what changed my mind? I woke up this morning, and maybe you have this experience. I woke up this morning and I went on the internet. Familiar? And I read all these stories and I thought to myself, this is the most depressing thing that's happened to me in a long time. This country is fucked up. That's what I thought. I did think that. Which is a sad thing to think when you're in bed. And I looked over at my wife and my 4 dogs and I thought, woo, I feel a little depressed. And then I got here and I walked through the crowd and I thought, no, no, it's not.
No, it's not, because I'm high as fuck. I'm starting to wonder. I kind of want to hang out with Tucker Carlson. Could I smoke a bowl with Tucker Carlson? I gotta admit, there's a few people on my, like, I guess you wouldn't call it a bucket list. We'd call it a bowl bucket list. Like, there's a couple of people I'd like to kind of roast a bowl with. You know what I mean? Like, Bill Maher, whether you like it or not, I'd love to smoke a bowl with Bill Maher. That one would be super duper cool. I feel like that would be super chill. And Tucker Carlson is now on that list. He's still alive. I'd love to, maybe get one with a couple of like Cheech and Chong and stuff like that. But I don't know. Do they even smoke anymore? Willie Nelson, if you could, yeah. I'd never want to smoke a bowl with Seth Green. Maybe what's his nut from Jay and Silent Bob? Tokit List. Tokit List. John Maher, he's dead. John Mailer, he's dead. Who's dead? Willie Nelson's not dead. Jesus is on the list. Yes, I'd like to smoke a bowl with Jesus. I'll put my arm around your neck like we're cool, then I break it. What? Cheeseburger pie. Smoke crack with me, bro. Yeah, I don't know about that. New rule. New rule. Okay, Johnny gets greens. Well, I feel like he'd be smoking a joint and I'd be doing the bowl. I'd be doing the bowl.
The country they tell me about on the internet is fucked up. The country that I experience when I walk through this crowd, or when I wake up in my town of 100 people in a rural area, is a beautiful country.
So he lives in a town of 100 people. 100 people, a rural area, and I'm betting he's like the most loaded motherfucker in the entire place. Oh.
Filled with beautiful people. I was standing here and I look out.
White people.
And I see this structure. I don't know if you can see it. It's a lighting rig, but it's got a familiar shape to it. A shape I like. And I said, I want to go see the cross. So I walked out to the cross, and as I'm walking out, this chick gets right in my face. She's got 2 nose rings, a cross necklace, and a Trump bracelet. And she looks at me right in the face, and she goes, ah! And she said, I love you. And I said, I love you too. And I meant it. And I thought, that's the America that I know.
Yeah, but not a lot of other people do. So wait a minute. So he just got drunk and high and did 6 minutes for Kid Rock? Rusty Graham, fucking based. Are we back? Are we back on the audio? Let's check quick. Are we back on the audio on Twitch? Is the audio back on Twitch? Let's Let's see. Doot. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Although, let's hit reload. Maybe if I refresh. Nope. Nothing. We got nothing. We got nothing. So much for that. We tried. All right. I'm sorry. Let's go back to Tucker Carlson opening for. Oh wait, did I do this one? There we go. Tucker Carlson opening for Kid Rock. He's got like 3 minutes left. I don't know. I don't have audio on Twitch, but I also live in an area of like 100 people. If they are all home at once. Say, Rand, I love you. Let's go behind the barrels and show me how much you love me. Oh, Fox can suck it. All right. Okay.
Little weird.
John Mayer or Mar? Yeah, he's on something. He does seem like he's on something. He seems like he's certainly smoked something.
Slightly crazy, full of love, and beautiful. And that describes the man I'm here to introduce. Yes, it does. If you could take one person out of this nation of 350 million people and present it to the rest of the world and say, what's a real American look like? I would say that American would be both disobedient.
Laughing Lions calling him Toker Carlson, right? Toker Carlson. Toker Carlson. I like that.
But decent. That American would both give you the finger and burn.
Mr. Q, it's a Kid Rock concert. You get high just walking by. Now another reason I want to go to Kid Rock concert. And you know what? Let's add his name onto the Toker list. Kid Rock. The Toket list is now Kid Rock is on the Toket list.
Burst out laughing at the same time. That's right. These two men have a lot in common. Well, I have the feeling that your wish will be granted. But enough of me talking. It is time to celebrate. Now, I know that many of you are not from Gonzales, which has a population I checked of 12,000 people. There are more than twice that number here. So you came long distances, and you spent quite a bit of your money to get here. But it was worth it. Because can you put a price on living free in the last free country? So let me tell you, my fellow Americans, what we've got. All gathered here tonight.
What?
Of free people.
What?
United by our love of country and
what?
under God.
What?
And in the name of that country and
what?
that God,
what? I'm
we're here to
off.
celebrate
It
a
doesn't
party
work.
that will not stop. And so, as I know you can, please be as noisy and disobedient as possible for Kid fucking Rock.
That has got to be the weirdest intro ever. For Kid fucking rockin', man. Okay. I was expecting there to be some sort of a speech of something, but I didn't realize that was it. I went to the State Fair to see Kid Rock and Leonard Skinner. My best friend's sister had to buy us drinks Because we were like 19, says Rusty Grammar. Yeah, that means that, like me, you're old. Like me, you're very, very old. I thought Trump was coming. Yeah, I saw Tucker Carlson talking there, and I thought at some point he's like, and I can't come out here alone. I had to have somebody with me. And then it would have just been Donald Trump saying,
I'm going to come.
What if Donald Trump, like a lot of people have said this, I think in my chat, if Donald Trump said that Tucker Carlson was his VP choice, I wonder how people would take that, because we already have RFK picking that one chick. For Tucker being a hype man the first time, not bad. I mean, it's all right, but he's dealing to an audience that very much is eating out of his hand on that one. I mean, a lot of people in his audience, and by which I mean Kid Rock, a lot of people in Kid Rock's audience kind of agree with Tucker Carlson and things he said. So, yeah, I don't want to do that. And we still have third hour stories, so we're going to leave the strategic oil reserve one for later. We've got the Donald Trump clip and this one. So we'll do these two stories, then we'll get into our third hour stuff for the remainder of the half hour overtime that we're doing. We're going for 30 more minutes, balls crossed. And then after that, we'll be back on Aaron's show tomorrow and on here tomorrow. And tomorrow after Aaron's show, we will have the goddamn internet thing dealt with once and for all, or I'm going to lose my shit with people. Right. So there we go. I'd make Tucker press secretary, not VP, says Fanatical Bucks fan. That would also be awesome. Tucker Carlson for VP is actually a really good idea. Yeah, better with the audio up, asshole. Tucker Carlson for VP is a really, really good idea. I like that as well. Who is it? Someone saying Tucker Carlson, hype man. Mr. Q says sold. Yeah, like I said, I feel like a lot of solid Trump people will be like, hey, wait a minute, Tucker Carlson, VP? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we'll see. All right, so there we go there, and there, and there. Here we are with this one out of Cleveland. One last story to talk about. I don't know if you've heard about this one or not. I found out about this today, and I guess it's not too new.
Reporting right here just outside.
Hold on, motherfucker. So I teased this in the description earlier. A lady got a speeding ticket. A grandmother got a speeding ticket for her van when it was being towed. Oh, so she's got a $105 ticket for a vehicle that, as far as I know, Grandma wasn't even driving. But let's go find out how the fuck this happened. Again, I believe in Cleveland. And we are, again, going for 30 more minutes, so we'll get through this. Donald Trump's stance on abortion, and then we've got some hour 3 stuff, including, do we want to do the Christian Combs thing? If we have a video, we'll do the Christian Combs thing. But, yeah. All right, let's go over to this. Boom. And East Cleveland City Hall. That is horseshit. What is horseshit, Fanatical Bucks fan? The grandma getting the speeding ticket? Maybe she was driving the tow truck. Was Phil some whole saying, oh boy, Twitch. What do you mean, oh boy, Twitch? Did Twitch go down again? Because the numbers have been good. So if the numbers on Twitch are low, it's because, again, the audio went to shit.
Inside East Cleveland City Hall, where motorists and some East Cleveland City leaders are questioning the validity of traffic cameras here in this city. This traffic camera on Euclid Avenue in East Cleveland appears to be taking hundreds of pictures every day. Back in December, one of the pictures taken was of a van owned by Joanne Gibson, who lives in Cleveland.
Kind of angry about it. When I get kind of angry, I want to find out what's really going on.
When I get kind of angry, I'm ready to cap a fool. I wasn't even driving, right? Like, it's been decades since I've been a wheelman, and I don't know where they suddenly decided to give me a speeding ticket. I thought it was this is not the picture they put on there for the grandma. So I'm surprised to see this lady's face. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, Johanna, I wasn't driving. This speeding ticket is complete bullshit. If I had $1 for every that came in here and said they weren't driving.
Joanne says East Cleveland sent her 2 speeding tickets in the mail, demanding that she pay $105 because her van was caught doing 27 miles an hour in this 20-mile-an-hour zone just outside Shaw High School. The problem is, though, Joanne wasn't behind the wheel here on Euclid Avenue back in December. You see, Joanne's van broke down, and she was visiting her daycare center. And as you can see clearly in the...
Visiting her daycare center? Like she owns a daycare center, or like she has a child in daycare? And don't let me get into, it was my crazy grandkid. No. It was being towed.
The picture on the traffic camera ticket, Joanne's van was hooked up to a tow truck and was being taken to the repair shop when the alleged violation took place.
What are they doing? I'm at the center getting this ticket, and my car's on a flatbed. I'm not.
It wasn't on a flatbed. It was a tow truck. Let's go back. That was not a flatbed. My car's on a flatbed? That's not a, or is it a flatbed? It might be a flatbed trailer. I can't make it out now. The photo's too grainy. It's obvious. It's too granny. It's obvious though that the car's being towed. It's obviously not her driving the vehicle.
I'm at the center getting this ticket, and my car's on a flatbed. I'm not driving that truck.
Joanne says she went to the East Cleveland Police Department to explain it was the tow truck operator who was speeding when the picture of her van's license plate was taken. Now Joanne is concerned her driving record and insurance rates could take a hit.
Oh, your insurance rates definitely take a hit. Your insurance needs zero provocation to raise your rates. Any hint of infraction, they'll be like, well, we better charge you a little bit more.
I don't want
Especially you, because they're probably well aware that you're going to die soon, and they don't want to let that money go. You know, like, why let it fall off the tree when we can siphon it really quickly before we burn it to the ground? Wait, are we talking about that old lady or her or Palestine?
anything on my driving license. So far, I have a good record, and I'm going to try and keep it that way.
Cleveland Council President Twan Billings is now trying to help Joanne get the speeding ticket expunged.
I would like to see it removed. I mean, the law was already passed. The council voted for this camera to be...
I love this. You knew you were going to be on the news, and you're wearing the kind of hat that I would have in my collection. And that ain't a good thing. I do have a Bailey English Derby that looks remarkably similar to this, and it's got the same kind of feather, but it's a Derby, so it'd be a rounded top. This is more of a flat top, almost like a pork pie hat. I don't know, or just a top hat. I don't know. Are you going to pimp some bitches? Are you a city councilman, or do you run the local brothel? What is it up? Johnny is a pimp? No, I'm not a pimp. I just have a limp, and I have a lot of like dope pimp ass looking clothes and stuff. And so people assume I'm trying to appropriate pimp culture. No. I have a limp because of multiple sclerosis and a huge dick, and it's just difficult to walk, and that's why now I use a wheelchair, and I'm gonna have to get a stair lift for my cock.
Be removed.
But Billings says council's vote was overridden by East Cleveland Mayor Brandon King. Cleveland Clerk of Council Eric Brewer believes East Cleveland's traffic camera is operating outside state of Ohio guidelines, which clearly states traffic cams can operate if a law enforcement officer is present at the location of the device, something that's not happening in East Cleveland.
Right. It's not only not happening, we have a very, very obvious bullshit violation that they're still forcing through. And Cheeseburger Pie saying 27 into 20 is a bullshit ticket either way. Yeah, you are only going 7 over. So, but then I guess the letter of the law is 20. If it's 1, what's the difference between breaking it by 1 and breaking it by 7, breaking it by 5 and breaking it by 10? Well, again, it's the variables of speed. And there's also the question of, I realize that speed laws are speed laws. But let's talk about the vast difference between a highway with like medium to heavy traffic and a highway with no traffic, and then talk about speed limits. I think my car idles at 27, says Cheeseburger Pie. That, or you have a dead foot like I do.
No due process in this procedure to say that this is a debt, and they're just adding $50 collection fees to individuals who are already poor.
And the battle over the validity of traffic cameras here in the city of East Cleveland will take place at the upcoming East Cleveland City Council meeting right here at City Hall during their budgetary hearings on March 29th. You know,
I love that he talks about it like a battle. Like, and in this corner, representing the traffic cameras, weighing in at 235 pounds, eye in the sky, apple pie. And representing the poor people. All right, so let's again. We've got about 20 minutes left. Did they say a school zone? I don't know. Did they? Let's go back a minute. I was too busy having fun with my boxing, quasi-wrestling, cage fighting, whatever. Ready to rumble, like joke.
Hall during their budgetary hearings on March 29th. You know, News 5 will follow through on this developing story.
Yeah,
I'm News 5 investigator Joe Paganakis.
Joe Paganakis. And I'd like to pag your knackus. My knackus has been pagged. Let me tell you. Full on pagged. My knackus has been pagged. Joe Paganakis. All right. So let's go ahead and get this last story. Last story for that. We got 20 minutes left. We got plenty of time for more stories. This one isn't going to be the last one. Don't you simmer your goddamn horses, you. All right, so this next story here is about President Donald Trump. Now, a lot of people worry if he gets elected, what will that mean for abortion rights and this, that, and the other and codifying? Yeah. What up, my knackus? Says Cheeseburger Pie. My knackus. Run, knackus, run. The patty roll will get you. Knackus, please. All right. Knackus be tripping. All right. So let's enough. Sorry, Johnny. I got high, was Phil Simone. Our budget means we get cameras. Get up there and get that copper out that camera. Not sure what we're talking about. Okay, so oh, you doing a English gentleman and Aaron being Frank the Crusader could be really, really funny. Mr. Q, and you can make all the jokes you want about it, because I don't really give a shit. I actually kind of like the way it looks. If you've never seen my wedding DJ outfit, the outfit I wear as a wedding DJ, if you've never seen it, here, I'll, and like I said, everybody can feel free to rip on me to the ends of the earth. I don't give a shit. I love the way I look. Men's Warehouse. That's the one I don't think a lot of people outside our area know about. The Men's Warehouse commercial. Want to toke with list. Trump did not make it onto Johnny's want to toke with list. One, Laughing Lions. I am not a big Trump fan. First of all, as I've said repeatedly. Two, the other big thing about that, I don't think Trump smokes weed. I don't think Trump smokes weed. If Donald Trump smokes weed and he wanted to sit down and smoke weed with me, I'd absolutely smoke weed with Donald Trump. I'd absolutely smoke weed with George W. Bush. I'd absolutely smoke weed with Barack Obama. And I'd call him a son of a bitch and hypocritical piece of shit. Trump doesn't like any fun. I could agree with that. What was I about to look for? The Men's Warehouse thing was the thing I was thinking about. So there we go. I was actually being serious. Sorry, I did think it would be a funny character thing. Oh, actually being serious. Yeah, no, I didn't say you weren't being serious. I'm saying if people want to make fun of the way I look for this photo, that's totally fine. But I was just going to show people, and thank you for reminding me, I was going to show people what I look like in my DJ outfit, which is quasi along the vein of what you're saying. Where do things that I put up go? Like pictures and stuff of that crap. Nobody gives a shit, so where are they now? No, I need mine, motherfucker. Where's my stuff? I need my stuff. Johnny-krutches, that's the one we're looking for. Save changes, leave that. There we go. I'm so bad at this, trying like motherfucker to find these things. Oh, Sandy just did this on the 3rd. That was so nice of you. That is so awesome. So awesome. All right, where is photos? This is taking way too long. Albums. I shouldn't have to go too far, actually. I should just be able to scroll down and find these. Because, again, I did look super cool as a DJ. I know I've shared it before, so I don't want to use the wedding photos for a variety of reasons. I don't know that I have permission to share those. And so I don't have a good one in that, but I have the same hat, so it would work either way. Let's try your photos. Let's go down here. All right, your photos, it's got to be in here. There's got to be one. I know I've shared that before. Jack Daniels, DJ stuff. DJ. It wouldn't be that far down. Oh, here we go. Nope, that's one of them, but not the one that I'm looking for. You suck. Damn it. People always ask me, hey, man, was DJing at a strip club fun? Was DJing at a strip club fun? I mean, it had its moments. It had its moments where it was super duper awesome. I don't know what a choom gang is. I don't know what a choom gang is either. What Big Mike part of the choom gang? Oh. I don't know what a choom gang is. That is a weird one. All right, let's go there. And do I have that photo? I can't find it. All right, let's go down to the wedding one. Nope. Let's scroll back up and just fucking bail, because I'm not going to keep digging on this. Albums. Was there one? Is there one that's good with me in the suit just by myself? All right, so this is pretty much like suits and stuff that I have. But here's the derby hat. I don't have the DJ outfit in a good setup, but here's the derby hat. Bam. There you go. There's the hat. There's my hat. So it's kind of the same as his, except if you squished it. You know what I mean? There's my hat. The text on that photo is very, very funny. Choom Gang, first entry, Obama and his pot-smoking Choom Gang, ABC News. Again, I know choom is a term and like a thing, but you don't look like SS at all. Not in that one, no, but in that outfit with, let's see if we can go back to photos of you, because there's plenty of those, and pay attention while we scroll. Again, weird that we only have that one in the photos thing. Oh, I guess it was this one. Shitballs. Let's go to your photos. Meh. This is all taking way too long. I'm a horrible person. Why hasn't anyone tapped out already? I'm sure a lot of people have, because you're stupid. All right, where is it? This is the DJ outfit with that hat. This is the DJ outfit with that hat. All right, so I have that hat, and I have this outfit, and I tell people, Kai Jenkins, let me know if you actually want to meet him. I think I responded to that like a long time ago. But yeah, dude, like again, that's the thing. So whatever. It has long tails though. What does that lightning bolt mean? I have no idea what the lightning bolt means, but Blues Traveler. Okay, we'll call that good. I don't know what Blues Traveler's about. We have a little bit, we have about like 10, 12 minutes left in the show. Let's get to Donald Trump's stance on abortion. I kept saying we were going to talk about it, and we never got to it. So let's do the thing on the stance on abortion. Donald Trump's stance on abortion. Let's go. Who shared this? Unlimited L's. Donald Trump's position announces his position on abortion. Unlimited L's. I don't know what unlimited L's means, but that's the Twitter account that posted this. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'm not going to worry about getting a better. Boop.
Many people have asked me what my position is on abortion and abortion rights, especially since I was proudly the person responsible for the ending of something that all legal scholars, both sides.
You are not, you're not responsible for it. You're responsible for putting the people in place that did it. So I don't know how much responsibility. If you're about to tell me that scholars on all sides was, no, they're not. There are certain scholars on one side of the argument that think the overturning of Roe v. Wade was very, very bad. This is why one thing I hate about Donald Trump, his ability to spout rhetoric that's so fucking predictable, because he always says this shit and it's never ever true. It's just, oh, I say this. This is where I'm like, oh, come on, you know you're full of shit, and we know you're full of shit. New Trump brand abortions are the best abortions women can have. But wait, let it, because he's about to tell you about overturning Roe v. Wade was something everybody said was a horrible law. No. Inique Bay saying the beginning of the end with like a smiley face. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see the eclipse happen, so if they killed the cows, it could be all open. It could be over. Rise of the Broken Sigma. I have no idea what the Broken Sigma is. Now you're going over my head. So this is why I don't follow that religious stuff too serious, because then you got to know all these different things. And Rise of the Broken Sigma, was that a Marvel film? Was that with Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, blah, the whole hand thing? I don't know. All right, let's get back to Donald Trump saying how overturning Roe v. Wade was a law that everybody, both sides, thought needed to happen. Again, you very much didn't listen to the people on the Democratic side of the aisle or the people on the liberal side of the world. Both sides, no. But all right, go ahead and go.
Especially since I was proudly the person responsible for the ending of something that all legal scholars, both sides, wanted and in fact demanded be ended. Roe v. Wade.
Again.
They wanted it ended.
No. Not all of them. Some of them did. I don't mind that it ended. I don't give a shit about that. I don't think you're solely responsible for it. Again, the wanting it ended part, both sides. If both sides wanted it ended, then nobody would give a shit what your stance on abortion is, because we'd all be happy, you dumb. I'm glad it's over with. Also, sorry you had to deal with that. Yeah, I'm glad you're back with us, Cheese. Glad you're back with us. I think Sigma was the bad guy in Mega Man X. Well, that's why I remember him.
It must be remembered that the Democrats are the radical ones on this position because they...
Again, there is no radical one. All right, let's go in. Oz has an opinion. Oz is a big fan of Trump. Let's hear it.
Take the lemons back.
Ryan Oz Klein jumping in the end of the show. Big fan of Donald Trump and everything. Am I misspeaking? What are you jumping in for, man? I assume it's about the current topic.
Yeah, you might be right. I just got my 2 cents. You know,
yeah, go ahead,
that's
give
all
it, man. I love it when you call it with your 2 cents. I love hearing from you, Oz. What's up, man?
Donald Trump is going to be our next president. One more term. You know, and DeSantis hopefully will be his running mate. And abortion is murder. So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just all fine for it. Yeah, I don't even disagree with you, man. I don't disagree that abortion is murder. I just also, like I always say, and this is things that people are like, oh, I don't understand how you can say it. Because abortion is murder, but certain, like, no offense, and I'm not trying to say any, like...
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not saying any ethnicities or anything like that. I'm just saying, at a certain point, if you're planning to have an abortion, then you're probably not ready to be a parent. Like, this is something I always tell people, like, how hardcore I am on this. I'm saying if I were able to, like, control things back when my parents had their first kid, I'd be like, all right, and now you're done. They have their second one, maybe we let that slide. I'm number 3, and I'm saying we don't let them get that far. Certain people should not be allowed to keep having kids. I'm totally fine with abortion because 9 times out of 10, the people getting them are not going to be good parents. And
okay, fair. Okay.
But I also don't deny for a second that, yeah, you're totally killing what could be a human life. And if you do it at the right time, I'm fine with it. Like, if you do it at the right time. But then I have another point at which I'm like, all right, now, like, we did a story a while ago. I don't know if you know this. I think it was on the Steel Toe show, or it was on this one. It was on the Steel Toe show, where a woman's baby was aborted because they got the doctors wrong or whatever. And
oh God.
Yeah. And it was like in a medical study hospital in Prague. But it's one of these things where I'm going, okay, if she's and the mom who lost her child was like 12 weeks along or whatever, so she's like 3-4 months, and it's just or halfway along. She was halfway along, so she's like 20 weeks. And I'm like, okay, why are we even considering an abortion at that rate unless there's a medical risk to the mom? Like, I feel like
that's my only thing. It's like, okay, if the mother's gonna like be like in like like a healthcare crisis because of it, okay, I get that. But that's about as far as I go with that, because like over like in Europe and stuff, like if the kids have like Down syndrome and stuff like that, they like give them the option to like abort them because they have medical, and like what?
Yeah, dude, I'm way more liberal than that. I don't even think Down syndrome. I mean, if you know you're gonna spawn a ginger, get that out. You know what I mean? Like, fucking put that down. Okay. Like, if you're like, dude, all right, look, this thing's gonna come out like fucking red hair and freckles. Like, okay, let's put that soulless thing where it belongs. But like, if you're like, hey, like I had a one night stand and I'm not sure if it's my boyfriend's or if it's let's just
then
say,
go get the plan B. They're $50. It's like It's one of those things like where it can stop the sperm from like descending down and doing its thing.
Right.
That's fine. I get that. But once they have a heartbeat, I don't know. My mind changes at that point. I'm like, yeah, that's a human life you're messing with.
Again, that's where we're changing. That's where we're changing gears for a bit. The other thing for me is like, and I literally went through this with my daughter. Like, I love my daughter. She is something that keeps me going in some of my darker moments. But I will be 110% honest with you. When my daughter was born. Like legit, I'm like, all right, yeah, that thing's the lights aren't on in there. We got time. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, I view a baby and a vegetable as being just about the same. So I'm kind of like, so being like, hey man, it's not right to have an abortion. Be like, yeah, but is it right or wrong to pull the plug on grandpa? Because I feel like that's kind of where we're at in both cases. If you stop feeding either of them, it'll happen on its own. So I just, in one case, you're pulling the plug. In the other case, you're turning on the vacuum. I don't think it's okay necessarily, but I'm also, like I said, I'm not against it. I'm a horrible person.
So you're in it with that conundrum, which I call the fork or the Dyson.
Look, I'm just saying, if you don't let her take medical routes, she will find a flight of stairs and a bunch of banana peels. It's gonna happen one way or the other.
All right. Well, good to talk to you, sir. I just wanted to drop in and.
All right. Well, thank you for jumping in.
That was fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish up here on Donald Trump. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
Take care.
All righty.
Bye.
Ryan Oz Klein, everyone. Love hearing from Oz. Always a good time. Let's go ahead and go to this. Donald Trump announcing his position on abortion. which we were playing. Let's go back to this and just finish this up. Still murder, though. Johnny, tell Oz that if the pre-choice crowd aborts their kids, it creates a better voting pool for us. We don't want them breeding, let alone voting. I mean, I wasn't even going that route. I'm just like, well, if you don't want to have the kid, I don't think you're necessarily going to be the best of parents. And I know the whole adoption thing and raising children in foster care stuff doesn't always necessarily go well. And while, yes, many, many children were like, oh, I'm glad I wasn't aborted, I'm not one of them. I'm like, looking back on it, if you're telling me like A or B, I got to say, I mean, to brag, it's been a rough ride. If you're telling me I don't got to go on it, I mean, like, how not on it are we? Like, what of this do I know? No recollection of anything, just nothing starts, never existed. Let's talk about that. All right, let's go ahead and get to Donald Trump. It's a hard subject because Johnny was aborted, he wouldn't have a great kid now. Oh, dude, let me tell you right now, I'm totally fine with that. She never comes into existence. Or maybe she does. Maybe her mom was destined to have her, and that's supposed to happen. That would happen on its own. I don't necessarily need to be part of the equation. Either way, like I said, if you're telling me I can avoid the horror show that got up to that moment, because I'll be honest, I love my daughter, and I'm willing to try and stick all this shit out so I can hang out with her, see her, all that great stuff. But oh boy, this ride is not awesome. Let's get back to Donald Trump and abortion.
They support abortion up to and even beyond the 9th month. The concept
even beyond the 9th month, right? I want a 18-year late-term abortion. If I raise a chud before they hit 20, I could be like, you know what? We're undoing this. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I was always raised under the threat of, I brought you in this world, I can take you out. And when you're a kid, well, I suppose not if you're my kid. Like, you're not going to believe that threat if you're my, I brought you into this world, I can take you out. Yeah, Dad, you and what ramp? But I mean, more importantly, Mr. Q, please talk about something else. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. The show's pretty much over, so I'm just finishing this. Donald Trump's whole stance on abortion is that it's the state's rights, and he supports it.
Having an abortion in the later months and even execution after birth, and that's exactly what it is.
Right. I'm going to have to see where that law is. I'm going to have to see that one. I'm going to need to see that one. I had a friend that wanted anything under 18 years. I mean, honestly, it sounds reasonable in some cases. At any rate, so yes, his stance, he's going to take a while to get to it, and we're already over on time, and some people apparently are not having fun with it. Oh, please. So let's go ahead and close that out. Because we might as well just end the show anyway. So, yeah, his stance on abortion is that it's a states' rights issue. He's literally middle of the fencing it as much as you can, going, hey, it's a states' rights issue, out of my hands. I don't have a decision. I don't have a stance. He has not come out for or against it. He has simply come out saying it's the states' rights to decide whether it's right or wrong. Nice dodge, buddy. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and go. We'll be back tomorrow morning on the Steel Toe Morning Show. We'll be back here tomorrow afternoon with the Just Kidding LLC show. We have a variety of clips and stories to do. We didn't talk about anything in our third hour, including Sean Diddy Combs stuff. We've got a man in Japan that was arrested for assaulting a water fountain, and you won't want to miss on how. An Oklahoma election task force recommends fighting dark money by lifting money restrictions. A whole bunch of interesting stories, and whatever else we find between now and then. So thank you for being here, part of the show, supporting this whole thing. I really, really appreciate that. That is super duper awesome. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. You know what? If I could keep the throat at this way without the burning sensation, it wouldn't be bad. But until then, au revoir.
Game over.
What the fuck? Fuck. Oh my fuck. Fuck this fucking. How did you two fucking fucks? Fuck. Game over, man. It's game over.
The pain is for me. The pain is for you.
Fuck!
I was fixing my coochie lips.